time of night? It is 3:51 in the morning, and you are extra spicy.
I'm not that spicy.
No, this is extra spicy today. I come in here, you got Wiz Khalifa, we them boys at fucking 3:30 in the morning, and
I
I'm
still
like,
can't do that.
don't even attempt it anymore. What are you doing? Like I'm like, I walk in here, I'm half awake, like, we them boys. Like, what the hell is going on? So
All
I
right, let
gotta
me
go.
post the linkage.
But you had to let it linger.
Did
But
you
you had to let it linger. Did you have to? Did you have to let it linger?
I'm such a fool for you.
I'm such a fool for you. Somebody come in here and be like, what is going on?
I'm
Don't
sorry.
worry, guys. This is a podcast episode where we act like complete idiots.
I
Let
mean, why
me
not?
let me well, there's a lot of reasons of why not, but let me
I'm
oh,
trying
you
to find
uploaded all those videos. Holy shit.
I did.
That's not all from one stream.
Two.
Oh, okay. One, two, three. Okay, there's a lot of it. All right, guys, we got another like 30 videos to give you guys here soon. Hold on, let me turn this on really quick. Oh, we got 22 ladies and gentlemen, peoples
Whoa,
in
that was
my.
quick.
I know, and we have absolutely no hashtags. What? Live stream.
Hashtag
Q and A.
TNA. What?
Reactions.
Wrong
No, get your
platform.
mind out the gutter.
Wrong platform.
The right person always has to be dirty.
All right, let me ping because I don't care.
All right, so there we go. We got that set up. Now let me get Twitch up and running. Guys, good morning, everybody, depending on where you are around the
Well,
world.
remember we have the chats all in one on
Yeah,
Reese.
but good point. But sometimes people ask me like stuff and I can't see it when it's moving that fast.
I gotcha.
So I just put them off to the side on my other screen. I paid for the other screen anyway. I might as well use it.
I hear you.
Yeah, what up, Dada? What's up,
Hey
Tim?
guys.
What's up, Chris?
Hello.
What's up,
Hello.
Anna? Good morning to everybody.
Good
Um,
morning.
good morning.
No.
What? Oh my, dude, were you doing drugs?
No, I wish.
What you been doing?
Nothing.
Look at her eyes. Hold on. Oh yeah, she on that PCP.
What?
Yep,
The PVC pipe.
yep. I'm calling CPS. Let's go.
Hey, that's not even funny. That's not
That's
even
not.
funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just seen the PCP in your eyes. Everyone spread the rumor. Cat's on PCP. My
It's
admin's gone
not
rogue.
funny.
I'm joking. Okay, no more jokes.
No,
I'm just
the
gonna sit here like a
PCP is
mannequin.
funny. The PCP is funny. The CPS, that's not funny. That's not funny because that's.
I'm a mannequin. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Relax. Uh-oh, I feel the triggerness. Now she's stuck. She's trying to be stuck, but you're still moving. You cannot sit still. You would be a terrible mannequin if we were ever trying to rob a store or something. We had to be still. You'd be like this.
Right. Thank you. They said not sharing. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
What
Wait,
happened?
I was. Well, never mind. I got that backwards. I don't have anything to share.
And not sharing. What's sharing? Who's sharing? Oh, that's what I'm. She does have stuff to share. Everybody, she is to connect for YouTube.
Not that kind of connect.
I'm just
Fuck.
kidding. Yo,
The
what's up,
fuck?
Megan? Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate. Oh, yo. Hey, Christopher. So, hey, yo, my friend. Thank you so much for gifting people memberships. It means a lot to me. We got Biggie Dead. Well, no, that's on my Patreon. Shit, that's gonna be releasing today though, so I'll put that on YouTube. Dead Wrong, Biggie Smalls, and I got a bunch of other songs. I'm not
Oh,
even
that
gonna
was
do thumbnails.
fun. That one was fun.
It was not fun. That one
How
I was
many
fucked
things?
up.
How many things could he say in like 2 sentences? A lot.
Well, I've always said Biggie has always said some very suspect things. He has
Yes,
said
he
some.
has. I was like,
I've
wait, what now?
yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I've always noticed that about Biggie's music when I was growing up and studying the greats. I was like, man, Biggie says some shit.
Right?
Like, is he talking from a woman's perspective, or is he saying he going to suck on a dick? I'm like, wait a second.
All the things.
Like, young women and stuff. I was like,
Very young, like very specifically and
because I like
pointedly.
them young, fresh, and green with no in between. Know what I mean? No, I
Yeah.
don't know what you mean.
I hope you don't mean what I think you mean.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. So, guys, what you're seeing is us going live at around 4 a.m. our time, Chicago Central Time. Well, she's in Texas, so it don't count.
It's the Central.
Texans. What?
The Windy City.
You're the one who wants a vacation here.
No, I don't want a vacation there. I want to
Come here.
network.
I get
My
it.
vacation ain't gonna be there.
So Kat sent me like this little what was like a little sound bite. She was outside. There was like people talking, and
Dude,
like
call me out like that.
I am. There was like people just talking in the background, and it was fairly soft on my end. It could have been really loud on her end in her defense, right? Okay. And I'm like, wait a minute, like that, because she was saying how annoying it was bothering her. I'm like, well, you're gonna struggle in Chicago because nonstop it is people over talking people. There's sirens, gunshots, cars being stolen in front of you, your car being stolen while someone else is being shot at. Like, good luck. Some crickets and some Spanish speaking people.
Dude, the donkey goes crazy when there's sirens. Anytime that I hear the donkey go off, then I know that there's sirens.
What donkey?
There's a place behind where I live that's like they do events there and they
A
have like
real donkey.
yes.
I'm gonna save you a trip, dude. Don't come to Chicago. You will not be
Hey,
able
I
to
was in
handle the heat.
Kansas City for a really long time. Like so that's not like
Kansas City is not Chicago.
Houston's bigger than Chicago.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. All right, I'm gonna Google it.
Per capita with people, no, it's not.
Oh, you're right. It's third largest versus fourth. I had them flipped. I'm sorry. I stand corrected.
I'm saying like
Chicago's the
if you,
third largest and Houston is the fourth.
yeah, but Texas is also like the largest state in the United States besides I think California and Florida,
Well,
if
you're
I'm not
talking
mistaken.
about a city and I'm talking about a city.
Yeah, but I'm talking about okay, so there's Illinois, right? Which is a pretty big
Mhm.
state, but there's Cook County, aka Crook County, what we call
Right.
it, that has 2 million people in it, 3 million people in it. That is pretty much most of all of Illinois' population in one county. That's how big Chicago is. It's all of Cook County.
Well, that's only because it's a smaller state than Texas. If you had Dallas and Houston and El Paso and Austin and all of these San Antonio, I'm just saying if you split Texas, why is my camera doing that? I hate that. The auto exposure, oh, it's gonna drive me crazy.
I'm
You're
saying
right.
like
I'm wrong. I stand corrected. You're right.
no, it's all good.
Chicago is hardcore. I'm a wuss. I don't know what to
No,
tell
no,
you.
no, no,
I'm
no,
just
no.
kidding.
I'm
I'm
not saying it like that. I'm just
no, I
saying
know.
like it's gonna be a culture shock, but you'll be
Of
with
course.
me, so you'll be fine.
No, of course. I mean, I know it will, but that's the whole point of going, right? Is to do something different.
Hmm. Yeah, for
Otherwise, I just
sure.
stay at home and we could just like talk like this.
We
Put one of
could.
those GoPros on that is like this. You know, like the ghost hunter ones where they're all like, "Ah," and you see them running around.
No, we'll find some good stuff to do in Chicago.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to find a way to sneak myself to Vegas in April, but you guys kind of dropped that on me. I wish you would give me a little bit more time.
Well,
I was like, I want to schedule it like soon, maybe this year coming up. Like, here we already booked it for April. I'm like,
it's
what?
always spring. It's always the
I
spring.
was like, what?
It's always the spring because it just makes sense and it's not summer's too hot, winter is like too windy, so then it's like cold. And so we're like we want the mild, but before my kid gets off school, so that when anybody watches her, it's
Mhm.
like half a day she's in school, so it's like less babysitting time. and I take like 4 or 5 days, and I go.
That makes sense. It's just that, Vegas is across the country for me.
Me too.
Nah, it's across the state for you. But
What?
yeah, it's like one state over.
What?
It's like a hop, skip, and a jump.
It
You can
takes
skip.
you
You can
4
skip there.
hours. It takes me 4 hours.
But first off, it doesn't take me 4 hours to get there. It takes me 3 hours and 15 minutes to get there.
Well, it takes me over 4 hours. So
To get home, it took us 2 hours and like 15 minutes. This guy was flying.
was he like hit the gas?
Dude, did I tell you the story when we were flying back? What happened? All right. So flying there, I realized that I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I had motion sickness. So I was like, what the fuck? I was doing everything I could to not have it. And like, I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, I don't have motion sickness. I've flown my entire life. So my girl, Karen, she was like, here, take this. She gave me Dramamine. I took it like an hour before we landed in Vegas at 2:00 in the morning. And when we got off the plane, it was like 120 degrees. So I was, and then I decided we got to walk the strip because I was excited, and it was like 3, 4 in the morning. It was
you can do
empty
in Vegas.
but it was a ghost town. There was nobody out.
I know. I noticed that too. Well, because I mean, I noticed that too at the end of the last trip when we went later in the year. It was like,
Yeah, but midsummer, nobody out. Maybe it was the heat. Anyways, I'm falling apart at the seams here. On the way back, we got on the plane. The captain was like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to take off. Now, we're going to try to get there a little bit faster than usual. And me and Karen looked at each other like, what is he talking about? At this point, I've already popped like 4 Dramamine. So I have no tolerance. Karen takes 7. I took like 4. All I remember is him saying this. I fell asleep. I woke up to turbulence and like bags falling out of the top of the fucking compartments, and people were screaming and shit. And then I like nodded back off in the middle of it, like, we're going down. And then like I woke up. Me and Karen both woke up to us landing. Like he smacked the ground, and we were like, dude, we like held on to each other, like, what the fuck is happening, man? And then all of a sudden he's like, welcome to Chicago. We have made it here in 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I was like, what in the hell did you do?
When you slip through wormholes, that happens.
I don't know about wormholes, but I think he was the air. To call it, you know, some of the jet streams. You know what I'm saying? Like how when you go from east to west versus west to east, you see what I'm saying? Like west to east, you go a lot faster because that's how the weather system is moving. So you're getting more gusts of air, stuff like that. So it actually
on the backside of a cloud.
Cool. Drift you on the backside of a cloud.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
That sounded a little wrong. I'm sorry.
I know, but I just kind of tried to like let it slide and just like move on, but then you had to call it out. So
I'm sorry. What's up, Christopher Rensell? Thank you so much for the donate. You know what I should do? I should have 2 mics. I should have one mic over here. Oh, I do have another mic over here.
And everybody's like, well, it's 5 a.m. What are you doing? Dude, what part of we say this, both of us individually at different times, always talk about how we're up super early. Like,
can you see it? Can you see it?
No. Oh yeah,
I
can.
Make my screen bigger. Make me bigger. Double the mic. So when I look over here, yo, what's up? Why are you bigger? Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
It's like surrounds. Whoa.
What?
I was like, it's surround
sound. Oh, I didn't. Someone clip it. Someone clip it. You gotta clip it.
I'm sorry, but that was like, I was just trying to like. Anyway.
Someone clip that, please.
I can clip it. Are you kidding me?
If you're willing to be cool with that, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Chris said, what music are we going to break down? Because I love how you break it down. Well, this is not a break. So, guys, this is not a breakdown podcast, actually. Kay, you can bring it back to normal format, please. I don't know what you've done with this weird. I don't know. You had like these new things that I've never seen. I've only had like 3 options before. Now you've got. Oh, I see him down here at the bottom. So
I shared my screen because I was wow.
Yeah, how about that, dude? What's up, mini me? That's better. That's how it should be.
I like that light is right above my head. It's saying, look down here.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. So, guys, this is, we don't need this. Oh my God. This, we are switched up. This is not, what are you doing? I look to the left, so I'm looking at you. This is not a breakdown podcast. This is a podcast where you can call in and ask any one question that you'd like. Any question you'd like. And we have a timer. Kat has that. And you have 2 minutes, basically. Of course, if it's like a dire something emergency where, we need to extend it a minute longer, it's okay. But just don't take it for granted. It's just a really quick question to see what's up. And yeah, so basically, like, you have 2 minutes to ask the question, then we get to answer it, and then however long it takes for us to answer it or talk about it. That's how it goes, man. But it's early in the morning. We don't expect many people to be here. This will be for people to watch later. But we go live randomly on Saturdays, and we thought it'd be cool to go live early because we might catch some people in the UK, Australia, stuff like that. Because when we go live at, say, 7, not 8, 9 different times, where did you have the alarm clock at?
It was on my magnetic whiteboard all the way in the kitchen.
Oh, is that what you do to tell your kids? Get me my stuff. You're on timer.
It's not working. Bro.
What?
It has no battery.
You ain't plugged into nothing.
I'm not. I have no battery.
Oh my God. But thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you. What's up, Jizza? Dog, I can't. LMAO. LMAO. Two fisting it, huh? Oh, they're talking about what you were doing. Even public meetings give you 3 minutes. Public meetings give you 3 minutes. Well, here's the thing: is when this thing gets really cooking, like say we do this in like the middle of the afternoon, we'll have like 10 people in the wings, and it's hard to like watch people. You can see people doing this like losing their mind as they're waiting to like get their time, and some people will talk for like 20 minutes when you're only supposed to be asking one question, and we take as long as we can to answer it, and then we can have like a mini back and forth, but then we drop it, move on to the next person. But if not, we're going to talk about random stuff. Like I'm still stuck on these goddamn drones, dude. Everyone moved on to the next TikTok dance or whatever. What game dropped, huh? I'm still talking about these damn drones that no one knows about.
Well, do you know that there was an interview somewhere where this guy was interviewing a guy who said that the guy who blew up the Cybertruck like in front of Trump Towers in Las Vegas, New Mexico, had sent him an email before he did it, and the dude was like used to be a Green Beret or something.
I'm hearing they were Marines.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But he had a bullet hole in his head before he exploded, so and anyway, so he said he got this email, and in the email, the guy was specifically talking about drones and gravity defying drones and the US and China. And then he was talking about how he was being followed and he didn't know if he could make it to Mexico. It was a whole fucking thing. Hand to God.
Well, you see my
There
message
it is,
about
Sean Ryan
somebody.
show. That's what I'm talking about. He knows Rex knows what I'm saying.
Well, you heard. Well, you
Oh,
seen the
wallflower,
message.
sorry.
Well, you seen the message I showed you about somebody feeling they're being followed. I'm just saying a lot of people are paranoid about the government following them now more so than ever, or have no trust in the government because of the way things have been recently. And I can't blame people. Like I said, I just don't understand how not one leader could be like, yep, we know what that is, or yep, it's not from this world. Like if it was foreign, it would have got shot down. Bottom line. You don't
You
think
got
so?
a burn notice? That's an interesting thought. I can
You
see
didn't?
that.
Did you hear what I said, or are you petting
No, I was
feelings?
petting the cat, but you're saying if it was foreign, they would have shot it down.
Yeah, I mean, if it was over
Right.
military bases and stuff, they would be shot down. You would think, but then again, we also allow 2 planes to fly into the Twin Towers.
Do you see
You know what
that
I'm saying? Like
recently 2 planes almost hit each other on the runway? I mean, we're not all that savvy when it comes to flying shit anyway right now.
No, but I'm saying, what
Why
are we
didn't we shoot
paying
those
for?
down though?
I'm saying, what are we paying this fucking? What are we giving all this money to the military for if they're not even being the military? All they're doing is just funding other wars.
That's a
I
great
don't.
question.
Oh, because they're funding other wars. I just answered
That's
my
a
own question.
great question. It's
Well,
a question
literally,
that people want the answer to, and people that are naive and don't want the answer to it, they just want to like ignore things, and that's fine. Ignore.
and I'm not even trying to get political. I'm just saying what's
No,
real, dude.
it's just no, that's not necessarily. I understand that can dive into a political commentary, but on the flip side, it's just common sense. It's trying to say, okay, well, how are some of these things happening? If we have all of this to do this, that, and the other, and to prevent this and all, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I agree with you, but it's a great question.
But I'm just saying, like, even like, I don't know if you've heard about what some of these drones are even capable of. Where do they get this fucking technology? We've had people from the U.S. government come out and say that they have recovered bodies that were not human before. Wasn't it Ryan Greaves? I think his name was. He went in front of Congress and said that. And why would I doubt him? You know what I'm saying? Like, no reason to lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many things. Like, if you follow Bob Lazar, his story is stuck this entire time as well. It's just a lot of weird stuff, man. And I just,
Well, I think anything we know about, like any, for example, as just a random example, any type of technology that we know about,
Mhm.
we're way past that. By the time the public is made aware or given, like I did a video on the Wi-Fi, how they can like basically see where you are in your home at all times. They can recreate it with AI and all this stuff. Yeah, yeah, I know. I
I
was like,
mean, it's more like this, but yeah, okay. Yes.
but anyway, so I did a whole video on that because it's like, where's the, I mean, sure, if someone gets murdered, that would be cool to recreate the crime scene because you can go for their Wi-Fi data, but how much of a breach of privacy is that and how invasive? So anyway, that's a whole thing. But do you think that they haven't had that technology forever?
No, they have. I mean, that's what
That's what I'm
Snowden
saying.
whistle blew for. You know what I'm
By the
saying? Now,
time
now
we
he's in
get
Russia.
it, we're way past that. By the time we public gets it,
Mm-hmm.
there's levels and levels. So they just keep us way behind.
No, I know. I was wondering
No,
why
no,
am I
no.
feeling I'm sitting so low. Yeah, I don't know. I want some fucking answers, man, and I want some changes.
Mm.
Um, it doesn't seem like we're going to get any. I'm hearing some of the comments from a lot of people and the government. It doesn't. A lot of promises that were made on campaign trails don't sound like they're going to be coming to fruition. So we'll see how that goes. I don't
By
know.
the
We'll have to
way,
play it up
welcome in
by.
everybody. Thank you for being here. I see people popping in.
Yo, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Let's talk about music. I always talk about music. This is a nice little break. What you talking about? If you want to see me talk about music, you have well over 6,000 videos of me talking about music. And there will be
That's
more.
true. And
There will
there's
be
more.
plenty more coming. I have like 600 videos unreleased of me talking about music.
Like 20 to 30 in just the last day.
Last
Done.
night, Cat uploaded 30 videos. And I'm supposed to be making more videos today at like 10 a.m. So I have a crazy schedule. What's going on? Someone popped in here really quick. Oh shit, we got people flying
Let's
in.
go.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We're gonna bring Aiden in. Yo, what up, boss?
Was oh,
Whoa, whoa, you're good. Take your time.
sorry.
What's this layout?
What do you mean
Uh,
was? Oh,
Oh, not you, buddy. It was on
yeah.
our part.
his part.
Wait, does it only work like that? That's crazy.
Well, we could do the 3 in a row or make somebody small. I don't know.
It's all good. What's going on, my man? How you doing this morning?
Hi, how are you guys? I'm doing all right.
I'm all right. So you in the UK?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. What time is it over there?
It is 10:15 a.m.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. What's going on?
Yeah, not much. Like there was just a quick little because when we spoke last time, um, I remember after I hopped off the call that you were saying that you hoped I don't feel embarrassed by the fact I have all the seizures in public around people.
Mm-hmm.
And I typed in a chat, but you didn't see it. But I used to get really, really embarrassed,
Mm-hmm.
and quite frankly, I think there was a bit of shame to that, which I don't know why. But
There's a bit of what to that? I apologize.
Shame.
Shame. Okay, there was shame to that.
Yeah.
So are you saying?
I don't know where that's come from, but
Uh-huh.
I know where the embarrassment come from, I think, but the shame, I have no clue.
I mean, again, I'm no psychologist, I'm no doctor, but I mean, I think any of us, it's like ingrained in us to be impressive to society, be perfect, keep up with the Joneses. Like no matter what country you're in, they're teaching you to almost be the same. So I can see where you could be embarrassed or even feel shameful that it just happened, but it's something that's out of your control, obviously, and you can't beat yourself up for something that's out of your control, man.
Yeah. I get that.
You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody, say God forbid, I'll just make one up. We don't have to go that deep. We could just say gets chicken pox. And you're just like, damn it, I'm an asshole for getting chicken pox. It's like, what? Like you just got sick. There's nothing you could have done. You caught it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just a roll of the dice, and shit. I want to be 6'5". I'm 5'10". I can't be shamed at myself.
I've already achieved that.
I'd love to be
bit taller
6'5".
than that.
I would be so thin.
Yeah. Wait, what did he say? I'm a bit taller than that. What are you, 6'7"?
Yeah. I must be 6'7" now because I got measured 2 years ago when I was in section. I was 6'6" then, and that was 2 years ago, 3 years ago now.
Now I feel shame.
You should.
Great, I shouldn't have brought that up.
Yeah, now I feel like a little man.
I was gonna say little man syndrome.
I got little man syndrome. All right, you ain't seen pecs like these before, though.
I haven't.
I'm kidding, man. I once I was at a bar, man, and this dude walked past me. He had to have been like 7 foot, and I was like, "Come on, man, you making me look bad out here." He was like, "Yo, my lower back is fucked, and I'm 21."
Aww.
I was like, "All right, I take it back. I'm sorry, bud." He just instantly made me just realize, like, yeah, you know what? I don't know. The grass isn't always greener, you know?
Definitely, yeah. But yeah, there was one question I wanted to ask.
Of course, man. Go ahead.
So I've noticed recently, I'd say within the past 4 or 5 months, that I've got to a different level of emotional numbness, but I feel like it's becoming more of a permanent thing. Like I've never felt this degree of or lack of like sadness, anger, happiness, empathy, like name any emotion in the book. Like I have a lot of, it's hard to explain, but I lack it quite a lot. And I don't know, that could ruin friendships, could ruin other things, but I just noticed that I don't feel anything, if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. It's becoming it's being I have it too. It's a part of anxiety, dude, and it's like becoming desensitized. You kind of detach yourself from the world. Now, there's a couple things I'm going to ask you here, and you might feel a little bit uncomfortable. You don't have to answer them, bud. I'm going to be honest with you. How's your sleep?
It's been better within the last week because I go through times where I'll go months and months not sleeping for 24 to 48 hours, and then I'll get into a good routine for a few weeks, and then it will go back to that.
Okay.
So
how's your diet? Are you counting
absolutely
your protein, carbs?
Also,
No.
rubbish.
Okay. So we got 2 things so far out of 3 questions I'm going to ask you. Now, the third, how often are you working out? How often are you lifting weights?
I never ever work out.
You got some self-loving to do, bud. Like, so what I mean by that is this is I don't know what your day-to-day looks like, right? But understand that it is in our like in our primitive instincts is we are hunters and gatherers, or nurturers as well, like females, or gatherers, nurturers. If we're
Yeah.
not partaking in that, our body starts misfiring chemically. And I'm not saying that there aren't ailments, there aren't other issues. I know there are, because I have it myself. I have, like I said, general anxiety disorder and panic attack disorder. I can't shake it. I've had it since I was 7. But I do know this: when I am on top of my diet, when I am exercising, and when I am sleeping properly, and I mean really making it a goal, your life changes tenfold. And I mean, like, that anxiety, that feeling numb to everything kind of starts to come back, because you start seeing good. You've probably seen a lot of bad or experienced a lot of negative, which is getting you to kind of shut down. But I don't know your personal life. So if there are things in your life, like could be toxic relationships, it could be, tons of other kid being mistreated when you were younger, or even right now. You have to assess your relationships, who your friends are, because you are going to be like who you hang around. If all your friends that you hang around are always like, hey, like, let's go drink, let's go do that, like, those aren't your friends. Your friends should be like, hey, let's go exercise, let's go do this, let's go do something productive, let's go build this company, let's go think about. Those are people you need to be around. But like, I don't want to go from A to Z on you right now. I want you to, like, again, I'm no physician, I am no professional, so please just take what I say with a grain of salt. But dude, try sleeping better, and just dude, sleeping better, eating better, and lift at least 3 times a week. I know people don't want to hear it. They get tired of it. They think it's a meathead thing to say. I didn't even really start lifting weights until I was 26-ish. And dude, it changed my life. I went from having panic attacks every day to having a panic attack maybe like once every 2 weeks. And that's me being fair. Sometimes I go 6 months without having one and I don't realize it. And then I have a fucking 2 months straight of panic attacks and I don't know what the hell's going on. And what it typically usually is I've fallen out of my own routines of taking care of myself. That's why I ask those questions.
Got you. Yeah.
But sorry, I'm going to jump in one more time. But one more thing I do want to say, though, dude, is if it's at the point now where it's gone a little bit too far, I would say try to make those adjustments. And do you talk to anybody else about this, like professionally, or no?
No, I haven't really felt there's the need to. I've just assumed that it will pass soon again, and like it has before, because I've been in this state before, but obviously not to this degree. But I just assumed it would pass, like it always has.
Yeah. Let me ask you this too, and if you don't, you could just you don't have to tell me the exact age, but let me look at you. Are you in your early 20s?
Yeah, 21.
Okay, so your brain isn't even fully developed until you're 27, correct?
Is it 27? I thought it was 25.
27 for men.
Oh, okay. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, exactly. So your frontal lobe is still like developing. You still have a lot of things that are, developing inside your mind. So right, and you're still so young that you're at a stage in life where everybody, like, I was numb and fucked up when I was your age. I went through I won't say something similar, but like, this is when I was facing 10 years in prison. I was going through all types of different, I was drinking myself to death every single day. That's how I was medicating. I was self-medicating, and that made everything 10 times worse. It's whenever I got sick of my own shit and started taking care of myself that I've seen like real changes. And I didn't see any changes right away. It took like a year to really see anything start to turn around, but you start to build more confidence when you start looking at yourself in the mirror and see all the hard work that you're putting in. You kind of you get like a reward system where that dopamine that feels shut off starts actually going back through your body again.
Yeah, as I noticed through Rencord and like Chinchilla Server and stuff and the Renegade Rabbit Hole, that there's a lot of people who were in a similar plate, was in an almost identical place to me at the age I am, like, having like similar and the same sort of mental illnesses as me, because I've got BPD, I've got a lot, and like people have also been desensitized to death, and because they've seen a lot of it and they've seen different levels of it, like I have. I'm not going to get into it, but because it's probably not appropriate for the streaming channel, but some stuff that I've found myself and other people describing is stuff you would only see on a battlefield type of thing. Like, it's been really, 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 really bad. But no, after I hop off this, I'm gonna record on OBS. I'm gonna record this whole conversation so I can start making steps to that.
Yeah, and like I said, dude, like, do you ever feel pressure to be somewhere like you think in your head you're supposed to be?
Not within the last 5-6 months. Like, it's
You-
surprised how many things have changed. Like, I can say no a lot more. I don't know.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. The last 6 months, you really haven't given a fuck.
Nah.
Yeah. So, like I said, at this point, like, you can try some of my methods, but it sounds like you need to talk to somebody, man, and they can kind of try to help you. Kat, could you chime in on any of this? Have you ever experienced anything with stuff like this?
My approach, my take on it is a little bit different.
She's a little harsh, but maybe it's nice.
Okay, so a lot of times that numbness, it depends. There's basically two reasons from what I know that it comes from. And one is like an actual, like, I want to say it like more like a mental health issue that's like your brain, your synapses, all of that stuff. Like, right? That's like unconscious, that thing. The other side of that is like the wall building, where it's like it feels like things are going badly. And it's like, well, it's going to go badly anyway. So I'm just going to I'm not going to let it affect me, because if I don't let it affect me, it won't bother me. And so then the things that are going wrong aren't going to be a problem, because I'm not letting them be a priority. They're not, you basically lessen the importance of things in your life to a level where if something goes wrong, it's no longer going to bother you, because then you don't get disappointed. So there's like those two different aspects of it. And
Yeah.
I don't know well enough to know which one you're coming from. My walls are 80,000 feet high, and it's the second reason. There's a lot of people that have that numbness and that disconnection, the disassociation from those types of emotions, because they don't know why they need therapy. They need to figure that out. And there's some people that flat out are like, look, I'm sick and tired of being disappointed and hurt and upset and being treated some type of way. And so I'm no longer going to allow anything through so it can actually affect me. So,
Yeah.
I mean, better than I do, like, which one feels, it could be a combination, but something would resonate with you more. Like, if you tend to be kind of disconnecting when things, really bother you, it's easier to process, it's easier to handle. And then you also are like, sometimes I can't control it. And sometimes I'm like, I know what there's disappointment and there bad things have happened. So you can kind of pinpoint like which direction you might need to take. People always suggest like, go do this, go write that, go do this, go, this one individual thing that might have helped them. But when it's that like deep, when you hit that level of like numb, you've got to like do more than just like go watch a funny video. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
got to be something that changes your perspective and the way that you approach things, which is why what he says works a lot. The sleep matters, the movement and exercise and your health, like you take care of your body, which helps you be able to take care of your mind. Does that make sense? I don't
Got
know. I'm
you.
probably just rambling, but
No, it does. It does, yeah. Yeah. No, thank you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna listen to this back, and I'm gonna let somebody else come in the wing now. I have more to say, but I'm gonna let other people come in the wing now.
you do know you can reach out to either
Yeah.
of us anytime.
For sure,
right?
man.
Just hit us up
Yeah.
on Instagram. Me, I can. You can also, well, not as much on Discord, but you can hit me up on Instagram or him.
Yeah, dude, my Instagram's open 24/7. I mean, even if I know you're feeling numb, you might feel like a burden or you just don't give a fuck. But if you just want to chop it up and be like, yo, like, this is what's going on. Like, what do you think? Like, I could try to give you my 2 cents. Again, uh, we're just two friends, dude. You know, like, we just want to see you do better. Like, I don't like hearing that you're not doing well. I could see it on your face. I can see how stressed you are. You know, like, you need to. Are you in your head a lot too about shit?
No.
Or right now, just no, I'm just fucking just detached.
That's how I get.
Yeah, that's how I get to when someone or something has been wrong for a very long time, and I
Yeah.
don't either address it or what I expect to happen doesn't happen, and then it just puts me in the zone of numbness. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Because
Mm.
at one point in my life, it was as I went into foster care. Like my nan and granddad were the only people in my family there for me. Obviously, things changed along the way. I made up with people and stuff. And there was a time where I went round to my nan's about it was about, I'd say, upcoming 2 months
Mhm.
ago. And she has dementia, right?
Mhm.
And it's like, I don't really understand dementia that well, right? So the stuff that she was saying to me, that it would, a few years ago, that would get me suicidal, but I shrugged that stuff off and I forgot about it. That sort of stuff didn't bother me. I don't even get bothered by my BPD symptoms, which used to be an incredible daily struggle for me. A lot of things have changed within me, and I mean, I might have to seek help for it, but if it's who I'm going to be, it's who I'm going to be. Like, I
No,
don't.
no. It's not who you're gonna be, dude. I promise you this. It's not who you're gonna be. But if you start feeling yourself slipping deeper and deeper into this shit, the only person that's gonna pull you out is you or somebody who is a professional. Like,
Yeah.
you could talk to all the people in the world who've gone through the same thing as you. But here's the thing: is like when you go do that, some of that shit can rub off on you too. If you start talking to the wrong people, they start dumping their trauma onto you as well. And then you become even more numb listening to all these other sad stories and all these other things happening. You start thinking the world is shit. And then you're just like, fuck it. Like, I'm just shutting down. But that's when you need to go around people that look at the world in a different perspective. Like, hey, there's great people here. I want to go enjoy these things. Like, I'll tell you this right now. I'm in therapy right now because I don't have any more excitement about anything. Like, and
Yeah.
I'm struggling with that with my writing, which is my career, you know. So, and there's other things too that are personal to me that I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm just not excited about things. I'm using the term, I'm desensitized as well. Like, I told the doctor, I said, look, like, you remember when you were a kid? Now, maybe it's not the same for you, but every day was like a new adventure. Even when
Yeah.
you got in the car, you didn't know where you were going. You'd go 5 blocks down the street. You thought you just drove across the fucking state. Well, across the couple of towns you guys have.
My state.
No, he's in the UK.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm saying, like, for me, when I was a kid, I felt like everything was a fucking adventure. Or I would get excited about like little things like getting Dippin' Dots or getting some ice cream or so. I don't have that anymore. When someone's like, hey, like, we should go see a movie or we should go hang out with these people, and I'm like, I don't want to do shit. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. And like, I'm seeking therapy too because I'm trying to figure out what that is, and right now it's what my therapist is basically saying is like, I just have some childhood trauma that I have not processed that I am in the middle of trying to sort out myself. But that's why I said it's important to kind of do everything that I listed is take care of yourself personally, but also see somebody. There's no shame in that whatsoever. I just admitted it to the world and I don't give a fuck. What's someone going to do? Make fun of me? I'm not going to be here in 70 more fucking years. I'll be dead. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, but for while I'm here, I want to be the best version of myself for the people around me that love me so that they can also be happy and have nothing to worry about too,
Yeah. I had that up to a certain point when I
Yeah.
was a kid, because it just got to the point where my house and my life was full of so much neglect and abuse that it was like I wasn't looking forward to the little things, because I always thought them little things were going to be bad little things.
So you're tapping into something right now. You're tapping into your childhood where you have trauma, dude.
I'm very much aware, but
Yeah.
it's no matter what I talk about in my about what's happened in my life,
Mm.
I can talk about that with just completely neutral emotion. It's not. It doesn't really. Again, hard to explain, but
How about
No,
this?
it's not that
No, it's not
hard.
hard to explain. I'm gonna say this. Try this though. I know it's hard to explain. What I would like, just for an experiment between me and you, friend to friend, I want you to document it too. I want you to go to the gym, I want you to work out hardest lifting weights. You don't lift weights, so you won't be able to do it for too long. So just 35 minutes, quite heavy for you. Then we can have a conversation. Let's see how you feel about some things. I guarantee you, even after one workout, you're going to notice, because when you work out, endorphins and chemicals release. Actually, they come from your stomach, but they release and they go throughout your entire body. You might be lacking in a lot of those as well, man. But again, I'm not a doctor, but I think that might help you start to kind of chisel away at all this other shit. Sounds cliche, but putting your body through a rigorous training or a rigorous session like we're supposed to be doing is actually good for you. It's making, if you start your day off doing something very, very hard, the rest of the day is easy as shit.
Eat the frog.
What the? We're not
It's
talking.
called
What?
eat the frog.
huh?
You guys
I
have
don't know.
ever heard that phrase? I even made a reel about it. I'm sure I know you don't watch my
That's a
reels.
I don't.
Texas thing. What the fuck
No,
you
it's
talking about?
not.
I
I've
don't
known
want to
that
eat a
since I was
frog.
no, hear me out. So if you it's
Princess and the
basically
Frog?
picking the worst, most like the most negative thing and doing it first. So if you have a whole plate of any type of food and then there's just like a live frog staring at you, like all gooey and slimy, you don't want to eat the frog to get to the croissants, right? But you don't want to eat a croissant and then eat the frog and have a taste of the frog of your mouth the rest of the day, right? So you eat the frog and then you eat the other stuff. So you start with the worst task that you don't want to do. It's a thing. Google it. I'm not making
I'm
it up.
I'm I'm not saying
I
it's
can
a
see where
thing.
she's coming from there. Yeah.
But that's what
Uh,
I'm saying. You take the one task, you get it the hell out of the way, because then guess what? It can't get any worse.
it's not even about that though. It's about making you do something you don't want to do for the benefit of yourself, and then it paying I can't explain it until you start doing it, and nobody can explain it. It's just something that you would understand. Like, the moment you start working out and exercising and getting, and here's the thing too, is like in the beginning, what people fucking do is they sign up and then they go and they overwork out the first week or two they go and they burn themselves out and they're like, that's too much, I don't want to go. You just need to show up, lift for 20-30 minutes, make sure you're getting enough protein every day and sleep. You're going to start noticing changes and you're going to become addicted to it, and then you'll want to do it more and more, and then you'll kind of, your brain, like I said, is still developing. It'll start kind of looking at things and wanting to fix other situations and aspects in your life. I'm saying just give it a shot, see how it works out, focus on your sleep, eat better, dude, and just stay in touch with us and keep me updated on your progress. Or you could just say, fuck you, Cliff, and I'm gonna do my own thing. But if I were you, if I was in your shoes, that's what I would be doing, bud.
The first
Cool.
step is the
Yeah.
fact that you are aware of it. You
Yeah.
understand that you need to do something. You're bringing it up even casually. You're seeking just input validation, knowing that it's actually a thing and that you're acknowledging it, which is more than most people do. So I mean, shout out to you for that.
Yeah.
A lot of people won't even do that. They're like, nah, they just do their thing and pretend like everything's
Yeah.
fine. The world's
Yeah.
burning and they're like, this is nice and warm out.
I'm fully aware of it. I would say, and a lot of other people have said that I'm quite mature for my age. So I would say I'm very good at sort of seeing them cracks and what's not right. It's just approaching it and feeling it, which is the issue. I wouldn't even say approaching it is the issue. It's just feeling it is the issue.
Yeah, having to go through a constant struggle every day will mature you a lot quicker than most people, because you realize how much shit is bullshit. and you kind of just, and that's a horrible way to put it, but it makes you grow old at a young age. You ever
Yeah.
notice how older person's kind of like, yeah, get off my lawn. I want to be away from people. Let me fucking just be alone. You know what I'm saying, like, we kind of start getting like that, and I don't know, man. It just I just don't want to see you depressed or upset or anything, but give those things a shot and keep me updated. And if you don't want to, that's totally cool too, man. But if you ever come looking for help, I'm gonna try to tell you exactly what I did to get myself out of those positions. They weren't exactly the same as yours, but Kat and I both can attest that she's gone through a lot of trauma, and I have too. And I'm not saying I'm completely out of the other side. I know she isn't either, but we do our best every day to try to, like, even doing this is a form of like therapy or a release for both of us, making videos, So just you got to find your niche, you got to find your thing, and just keep pushing along, man. I think you know these things already. You just don't care to do them.
Oh, I am now. I've made steps for acting now. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I want to do. I should have my first movie in a year, less than a year. And that I'm actually doing things that I never could be bothered to do before, and that I just didn't exactly want to do the first couple of steps of it, or but sort of, I think that's an advantage of sort of being in an estate is I don't really care. I'll go out and do whatever to get it out of the way. And hopefully that's going to put me in a good position in a year.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, it just comes down to self-love, dude. Keep doing things that make you feel happy, even though you're not feeling right now. But do things for your body to make your body feel better, and then hopefully that'll reflect on your mind too. And let's see how that looks. And we can catch up anytime. You can hop in here. You can message me 24/7. I literally don't sleep because I got my own shit that I deal with. So you could shoot me a message anytime, bro.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out and let some other people come in there.
Sounds good, brother, man. Well, enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. And like I said, something pops up, hit me up, even if it's an emergency, whatever. I don't care, man. I don't separate myself from people. Here's one thing though. If you message me, you notice I don't respond in like a couple hours, shoot me another message, because messages will get pushed down to the bottom. So just shoot me another message. Okay.
Yeah, I will do. And for all the people in the side that have said, hopefully I read this, I have been reading it the whole time. It's just obviously I haven't been mentioning it. So, thank you guys.
Anytime, brother, man. Just be safe, all right?
Yeah, you guys be safe too. See you later.
Later, bud. Man, that's that's a tough one to crack, because when you're feeling that deep into it, it feels deep into it, and it's hard to climb out. But I've seen he seems very intelligent and strong, and I've seen people worse off climb out of it. So I'm fairly positive that he'll do his thing, man. I'm fairly positive he'll do his thing. But anybody in here going through that, you have nothing to be ashamed of.
Absolutely.
For any ailments.
And see, for me, talking it out or just getting it out or feeling valid in what I'm thinking or feeling means it's actually more therapeutic and means more to me, because then, like, people say all the time, oh, go meditate, go journal, go work. I'm not saying like go work out. I'm saying taking care of your own health. I'm saying speaking it out loud is that first step to knowing that. I swear, like every time that something goes crazy wrong, I always think I'm crazy. But then once I realize that, no, I'm actually on the right path here, then I can address it and I can move forward and I can handle it. It's that initial where it's like, is this just me? Like, what's going on? Like, it's that questioning phase that's the hardest to get through.
It seems like he's known about it for a while. But anyways, we got people waiting in the wings. And also, thank you, Aiden, for talking. But that was definitely a long conversation. But that was obviously I don't want to say an emergency, but very personal. Remember, we got 2 minutes on the line every time for one question, ladies and gentlemen, because we already are an hour in. So let's go. Up next, we got John. Hold on, John Lind. Hold on 1 second. What's up, John?
Lindy, damn it.
Lindy, I always say it wrong.
I'm
My bad.
messing with you, Clip. I'm messing with you, bud.
John Lindy, what's going on? And good morning to you.
Good morning to you. What the hell are you two doing up and online right now?
We're up. Kat and I are up at like 2 a.m. every day.
Dude, I haven't even gone to sleep yet. But, you know,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my normal sleep schedule. I like take 2-3 naps a day. But to Aiden, I want to say, dude, you are so not alone. You truly are not alone. And as far as what you were saying about working out, I think it's more about wearing yourself out. Whether it's working out, you know, with lifting weights or that kind of thing. But whatever you do, just like tire yourself out and you'll be able to sleep better. I mean, I'm disabled at this point. You know that. We've discussed this before. So I can't like really physically go like I used to could. But
No,
you know,
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna cut you off, but what I was gonna say was this:
yeah, please.
it's not about wearing yourself out. It's about being disciplined and doing something for your body that your body is supposed to get every day. But society has made it to where, like, oh, if you do that, you're a meathead, or oh, hey, it's actually like, for example, like we can bring up the whole, you know,
I got you.
when everyone got sick. Not once did the government say, hey, everybody, go take vitamins and go exercise, because that's what we all need in this life. Stop eating overly processed bullshit. Like, that's fucking with our mental health. So I was just trying to tell Aiden that when you exercise, it
Yeah,
releases
you're right. You're right.
yeah, it releases endorphins. But at
Yeah.
the same time, you are correct too, where it does wear you out. It makes you sleep better. It makes you eat better. It regulates your body. It puts you on a
Right.
better circadian rhythm. Everything. Yeah.
Right. And that was kind of like my point, was to like be like a transitional thing into doing more of like what you were saying. Because believe me, when I was your age, actually when I was his age, I started working out.
Mhm.
And that wore me out. Plus, you know, my work schedule, you know, I was able to sleep very, very well. Now I'm not able to do any of that. I mean, I can't even do yard work anymore. And I love doing yard work.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I sleep worth a damn these days. I mean, I get like, I sleep in nap times, maybe like 1 to 2 hours a day, or at a time, 2 to 3 hours a day. So,
Oh, so are you saying like you're dealing with something similar as Aiden? Is that why you're calling it in?
well, yeah. And, you know, and about the brain development thing. No, you're totally right about that. And I hope he listens to this part of the conversation.
He's in the
Because
chat.
you're
He's
totally
paying
right.
attention right now. He's listening.
Oh, good. You know, you're right. The brain, the human brain doesn't really start developing or finish developing until like the mid-20s.
Mhm.
You're totally right about that. And believe me, I'm twice as old as you are, so I know.
I'm not trying to. Is there a question? I'm just curious.
Not really, no. I just figured I'd
Okay.
call in because I
I
love
was
you
like,
guys and I saw y'all on.
Well, that's why I instantly asked. I said, "Are you calling in just because you're feeling the same way as Aiden?" And he said yes.
Well, oh no, I'm way beyond that. But I've been through it.
Yeah.
You know,
So just
I've been
more
through it.
relating
So,
to it. I get it. No, I get it.
and you know, I think something else is that Aiden, I hope that again, I do hope you're listening. my personal self, I don't trust therapists because they haven't been through what we have, but you might want to at least give them a try. Definitely give them a try because they might know enough to help you along.
Yeah, that's what I was telling them. Yeah, not everybody's going to be a perfect fit either. If somebody doesn't
Right,
work out for
right.
you, go somewhere else. Yeah, That's no problem. But I definitely don't, Aiden already, I'm sure already feels on the spot, putting himself out there. I really don't want to keep.
Oh, no. Bless him for it.
Yeah.
Totally bless him for it. I mean, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage to open yourself up like that. It really does. And Cliff, Kat, I love you both for giving people a platform for that. I really do. I respect the hell out of both of you for it.
Oh no, you're totally good. I appreciate you letting him know that he's not alone. And a lot of people in this position, I think we all know that we're not alone. But it's always nice to hear. It's always nice to hear a little bit of backing. And he has a community, and he has Kat and I and anybody else that he wants to, he could reach out to. But like I said, that's Aiden's business. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna hope that he gets better, and he can shoot me a message anytime. And thank you for putting your input into. I appreciate that, man.
All right. Well, one last thing, Kat, you said something, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it made me think of Grogu, Baby Yoda.
Oh, the little dude with okay.
Yeah, he was in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Okay. I started watching that. I didn't get far.
I understand. There was something you said that made me think of Grogu, which is his name, the child in The Mandalorian. And I realize it's not no, it's not. But I do have a Grogu figure up there.
Oh, okay.
I'm so confused.
I am too. I'm like,
actually,
what did
it
I
is
say?
right there.
I don't even know what he said. Like,
oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
But
hey, that makes sense.
You can't really see it because of the way I got my lighting done.
Okay.
And I apologize for that.
Oh no, don't apologize for anything. We appreciate you, but you better get some sleep. It's 5 a.m. I know you only take naps, but again, everybody, sleep is very important for your body.
Brother, I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Well, you're not lying. That's what we're all gonna do.
Well,
I'm not gonna deny it. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Gotcha.
That's what's gonna happen. But no, like I said, thank you for backing up Aiden and giving your 2 cents too. It means a lot. But
I mean, seriously, Aiden, you can hit up Cliff, you can hit up Kat, you can hit me up if you want to. I don't care. I'm always there to help support people.
For sure. We appreciate you, man. But I see Chaotic Old Boar, and we got LMX. We got a few people waiting in the wings right now. But thank you, John Lynn D. I appreciate you for the love, and get some rest and Happy New Year.
Yeah, you two guys. Love you both.
Much love, my friend.
Isn't that what it is? The heart.
What is that? Oh, the double heart.
My kids do it like.
I
don't know. I'm like throwing up gang
now you're all
signs
throwing
at
up
some
gang
point.
signs. All right.
No,
Everyone's
that wasn't
canceled.
one.
Thank you, John.
Take care,
Later,
guys.
John.
I know some of them are. That was not one, but there was very similar to one. So
she started getting ready to get crazy. Yeah, she's on blood and shit. All right. Anyways, we got.
that's why I'm below the camera. You can.
That's what I was doing right now. All right, we got Chaotic Old Boar. 1 second. Yo, what's up, my friend?
G'day, Kat. G'day, Cliff. How are we going?
We're doing good. How are you doing?
Yep, pretty good. Kind of lighten the mood a little bit. This is actually a question for Cliff. Been loving your reactions, mate. Your breakdowns on pretty much everything you've done. Obviously, you started out doing like your history is in rap, R&B, and hip hop. So that's your baseline. Through doing your reactions, has there been any artists / genres that have grabbed your attention and like you find yourself listening to more? And besides that, has any of it affected or helped with your songwriting? Have you used any of what you've discovered in the other genres in any of your songwriting?
Yeah, so let me say this. I think everything has made somewhat of an impact. So I was always closed off and stubborn and thinking, I just need to learn everything I can about hip hop. I need to study hip hop. Hip hop's all that matters. That's where my brain was at. Anytime something else would come on, I just turn it off. Like my ears, it would just my ears were just like, it was like nails on a chalkboard. So to answer your question, yes. And I would say what really got me to open my eyes was starting the classics, bringing stuff back, listening to stuff from the 60s, 70s, and 80s in particular, and just seeing, because there's so many old classics that I've never heard, but I've listened to songs or I've worked on songs where I've written over the sample and I didn't even recognize what I was doing. And then I'm like, oh my God, like that was back in 2014. That song came out in 19. That's why you see me always searching for the date of a release. I'm like, when did this release? And I'm like, oh my God, like just to find out, 50 years later, I'm over there writing over to the sample I never knew about. So I would say listening to music from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, the beatbox community also opened my eyes to a whole nother talent. I won't say it helped with my writing, but it's a beautiful community. What really helped with my writing was listening to other rappers. And I was being stubborn with that. And when I say other rappers, I mean independent artists, because they approach songs different than mainstream artists.
Yeah.
The
the independent scenes where you're going to find the innovators, the people who aren't doing what everyone else is doing.
Well, it's kind of like everything is just flip-floppy. It's kind of like how mainstream media is dying out and real journalism from regular people is what's happening now. It's kind of the same thing with music. The real artistry is coming from the independent artists, and the mainstream, music from record labels, it just seems too over polished. People don't want to listen. There's no creativity. It's a group of people coming up with one concept that's been reused 50 times. Like when you go watch a movie, they have 6 remakes on it, and you keep seeing the same thing. But then you go into the independent realm of social media and you find all these amazing artists, and you're like, wow, like, and you could see, like, I know so many rappers that suck, but they do so well. And then I see somebody who's ultra talented on YouTube and they don't have the marketing or the financial backing. And unfortunately, they're not going to get the recognition that they deserve unless they really put the axe to the grindstone and just put out music.
They need that go viral moment, something that's going to put them in front of a bunch of eyes. It's like how Ty Ren basically did that for him.
I was going to use that as an example. That type of, because that type of song was like, I'm here. That was like a statement, like I'm him and I'm here. And then people were able to go back to his catalog and go, oh my God, this dude has been killing it for the last decade. And then they fell in love with the Big Push, and they seen everything that he's done. And now you got a #1 album, and he's doing all this while undergoing treatment and touring. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, he's taken on a lot, and he's a great example. And he's visited every record label. He's talked to the biggest names out there, and he's turned them all down because they don't align with his artistry. And he won't give up his artistry. And that's what music used to be. And today it's all about making a quick buck. And that's why you see a lot of these artists who came out from, specifically from, say, 2015 to 2020, they had 1 or 2 songs that blew up and now they're just missing. Or they go and you see them doing some weird, like, commercials, or they're speaking at like a presidential rally, and it's like, I haven't heard a song from you in fucking 3 years. What are you doing? Like, what were you speaking for? It's so those artists, people call them one-hit wonders, but they're not even one-hit wonders. They just had 15 minutes of fame and they got their money and got out. But overall, to answer your question, yes, it has affected my writing for better and for worse. Sometimes I overthink things now, and sometimes things come to me easier. So it's a double-edged sword.
Cool. I won't take up any more time. I've obviously got a few in the queue, so thanks for answering the question. I'll see you in the lives in the future.
Hey, you brought, it was a great question. You brought so much light to this stream. I want to send some to your darkness, because man, it is dark as hell in that room, dude.
That's just the
We-
way I've got it set up at the moment. It is like 8:30 at night, and the only light I've got going is my 4 screens.
Yeah, and those dead bodies in the back of the corner. I see a foot. I see a hit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm totally kidding, my friend. But I appreciate you hitting me up, Catacomb. And I see you all the time showing love too. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, my friend. And I'm always here for you. Thank you for the question. I like
worries,
that
bro.
one. That was a good
Cheers.
one. Cheers. Be safe, okay? Thank you, bud. That was a good question. Because I haven't had a lot of people ask me
My
about
writing
that.
is worse because now I listen to all it. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow,
I
what do
like
you?
when people specifically are like, "Look, I know that this question is for you," and they say so. That's helpful. So then I'm not thinking that I'm like, "Oh my god, how the hell am I going to even talk about this?" Because I can't.
Oh no, it's okay. I just anything that pops up, I just pretty much wing it. And no, I appreciate any questions. It's and it doesn't have to be about me. Like we want to hear about you. We want to hear funny stories. We want to
Mhm.
hear, random questions about like, hey, what should I do in this situation? Or hey, this is, what do you think of this? My guy's doing this, my girl's doing that. How do you, and we could try to help you with those situations because we both have, like I said, we've been through a lot of shit. Cat and I have stayed up plenty of nights.
By the way, John Lind, I have eyeliner on at 5 o'clock. I'm not, that's not that impressive to me. I'm sorry. He's
What
like,
ha-
we're making us put him on eyeliner at 5 a.m. I'm like,
Making him, I didn't put eyeliner on. What?
no, not you, him.
Oh.
I have eyeliner on, so it doesn't hit as hard. That one
So do
doesn't hit.
I.
I know. By the way, I love me some guy liner. If it's done right, like Johnny Depp type, like
Guy liner? What did you call it? Guy liner?
yeah.
Is that what it's really called?
That's yeah. When
That's
guy,
pretty. That's pretty. I can't say the word anymore on YouTube.
No, it's not. It's hot.
All right, I'm gonna
Look
come
at-
out next time like, haven't you people ever heard of? And have this the fucking black eyeliner and shit. Next
I
video,
don't know if it would look good on you though.
I'm going full emo
I mean,
with the baby blues and the full emo. I'll put my hair off to the side. I'll swipe it down so it's just covering one
you
eye.
have the hair for it though. You could totally like swipe your Lego hair with a little bit of gel.
There's no Lego hair, Cat. What do you mean Lego hair? Okay,
It's like
let's
I
break
feel
down
like
the
you could just
definition.
take it off and like move it over there. Okay, so you know the little Lego people that you get in the sets, right?
Yes.
You can take the top torso off of the legs, right?
Okay.
And you can pop their head off, right? And then you could switch their hair. So you could basically put the woman's hair or the man's hair. And the man's hair was like swept here and like basically it looks like your hair when you take your hat off. So if you ever want to know what Lego hair looks like,
You're saying, look at me.
yes.
I have horrible bedhead right now, but I'm about to show you no Lego hair here. I need a haircut really bad, and it's horribly uneven. There's no Lego hair though. I don't know why you call it Lego hair.
Everyone agrees with me. Everyone knows what I'm talking
How
about.
is it? You can see my hair even coming out of this. Is that Lego hair?
It's
Now I'm confused. Now I want to know.
yes.
That's
It's
Lego
always
hair?
swept to the side, and it has a part on the. Well, you don't have the part, but they usually have a part on the side. This is all swept over like that.
It's Lego hair?
Well, because it looks like it doesn't move. Like a stiff wind wouldn't do anything.
My hair will go everywhere. What are you talking about? I look like a fucking rooster. Lego hair. I look like a rooster, Cat. Fucking Lego hair in my ass.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up. Just give me a second.
I'm just saying. What? I'm not saying there hasn't been some days where my hair wasn't styled and it looked pressed down because I was wearing a hat. Listen, when you wear a hat, it pushes your hair down.
Okay.
I'm wearing. Dude, all right. Listen, we don't need it. We all know what a Lego figure looks like, damn it.
But the
Why did you
hair-
wait? Why did you point to the guy all the way on the right? Why did you say my temples are gone, huh? What the fuck?
Look, It's like swept over and I can't look.
I can't see myself on the screen. I just see a fucking Lego figure. Oh,
We're
I'm on the
over
bottom
here.
right. Cat, everyone knows what a Lego looks like. We can get it out of the picture. Just not talking about. Change the subject. So I got new videos dropping earlier tonight, 3 times at once, 1 video each hour on the hour. I'm just saying random shit. Fucking Lego hair. I'm out. That
I'm
looked like a
not
rooster.
wrong.
That was a rooster.
Well, yeah, because you were like, I mean, I could look like a rooster too if I tried.
So you're saying my hair naturally just falls to the side like Lego hair?
Your hat makes your hair fall naturally into a Lego formation.
It presses, it conforms into a hat.
Yes.
Yeah, but when I
Like the
take
little
it up,
Lego guy.
but there's been times where I've been on here and I've done my hair and it's been perfectly fine. It wasn't Lego hair.
Okay.
Even Ren commented on one time, okay, about how nice my hair looks. So I don't want to hear it. Okay. When you get Ren's approval, I already left Knox. Okay. He cheated on me once. I cheated on him with Ren. There. The tea has been spilt. The milk. The cup runneth over. I'm just making up shit, dude. It's fucking 5:08 in the morning. Where's my chat box? I lost it.
It's hiding behind your hair.
Dude, Cat. You know what? Let's talk about your hair, dude. Yeah, okay. Well, let me just pull back. Let me see those baby grays rolling in.
I'm not
Looking,
ashamed.
you start
That
looking
doesn't
like.
bother me.
I know you starting to look like that picture behind you, Beetlejuice.
No, that's only when I first wake up.
I'm just kidding.
I'm like,
I look this. You should see. You think my hair is bad with my hat on? You just see what my hair looks like when I wake up. I look like a fucking porcupine.
I believe it.
I
don't. My
literally.
hair goes flat. Like, man, that's the worst part about my hair. I usually have it up. I usually never have it down. I only have it down when I'm on camera.
Wait, how come I look seriously? I can't see the chat. It just says sources up at the top. Should I X that out? Oh wait, I see it. Bottom. Okay, there we go. I got it.
Yes.
Thank
you, Anita.
If you have any questions, you got to hop on here and ask. I'm not answering chat questions. You got to hop on here.
Op, I did not say that his hair looked bad. I just think that it resembles Lego hair very specifically and directly.
OP12 says, "Cat, stop. His hair looks good.
That's
I thought he might be
that's what I was
bald."
talking to. That's Op, man.
Everyone thinks I'm bald.
Everyone
thinks I'm bald.
I never thought you were bald. Like that. Actually, when Keto took his hat off, I was like, "Oh shit! All right." That's when I learned he was bald.
Oh yeah, Truth was going in on that. He liked talking shit. I was about to say something like, "But your shit is protruding. Like that shit is running away from your eyebrows, my man. Like the temples. Like we about to go pray with the monks here in a second. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is."
Oh, he's so sensitive about it too.
Oh, is he really? Because he came off he came off aggressive.
Oh,
Like,
no.
"Oh, you want to see my shit?" He was like, "Cliff, take your hat off." I was like, "I want to make you feel bad." I really meant that. Like, I want to make you feel bad right now. And he was kind of like, "Okay, yeah, sure." Like, I was like, "No, seriously. Like, I'm not going to keep it forever. Everyone's bald in my family, so I will lose my hair at some point."
Well, there's this whole long running like back and forth joke with me and him. It's a whole foot thing, and I hate feet. So he gives me shit about feet, and so I told him something about super gluing. Stop. Those are soft feet. They're not as bad.
Okay, I'm taking them off. Let's go.
No, please don't fucking do it. Are you done? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
It's not funny. But no, and then I told him that he needs to stop taking a glue stick and sticking like pubic hair to his face.
Who does that?
Truth.
True.
And he's like, "Well, it's just that toe hair that you sent me." I'm like, that did not help you backed yourself in that corner. I am not jumping on. I was like, you just insulted yourself. So it's been this ongoing back and forth thing. But
It's almost every man's fear to lose his hair. Like when he starts noticing a little bit of thinning, even in high school. I don't know anybody. A lot of men I talk to, what happens
Women
is like,
don't want to lose their hair either.
but listen, hold on. But y'all can get away with a lot of shit, and no one criticizes you. You could wear wigs. You could do whatever. Most men. What do you mean? What? Most women wear wigs. Anyways, what are you talking about? What? And what? Most women have extensions or wigs. They have all types of different things to cover up their hair.
It's
Men,
all
we got
natural,
nothing.
baby.
No, listen, men, we don't have anything. We have turkey. Thank God. We have,
For your
we
hair,
have-
for your hair.
I'm saying, like, if you want to, but even look at this is what I say. People go, oh, you could just go get a hair transplant in Turkey. I'm like, really? Can you? Because look at LeBron James and look at Conor McGregor. They both got hair transplants and it looks like shit. You could have billions of dollars. Don't let those ads fool you. For $5,000 US, you can fly out to Turkey and also have a luxury, all paid expenses, and it covers the cost of the hair transplant for 2,000 FUEs. See, I know about all this shit because I might have researched it because I was thinking about getting a hair transplant. And so Karen was like, "Why are you
Where
getting a
are
hair
you gonna put
transplant?"
it?
She was like, I was like, well, there's some little side I want to fill in. She was like, you're crazy. I was like, but it's a little
She's
bit
right.
thinner. She's like, it's a little bit. I was like, it's a little bit thinner than it used to be. She's like, babe, it might be thinner than it used to be, but you're not 18 anymore. You're going to look fucking weird.
Every time you take your hat off, it's like thin my ass. Like it's about as thin as my ass is. How about that? It's not thin at all.
Anyways, we
thick
don't need
hair. Thick hair.
Okay.
You have floof.
I have floof. Thank you. I appreciate that. But no, I was just saying, I don't know where I was going with this, but anyways, but I don't even care. I think to any man out there who's losing it, shave it. Just shave it. Grow out a nice beard. If you can't see, that's where I'm lucky. If I lose it, I could just grow out the beard, fade it in real nice, and bick the shit out of my hair. Sharpie?
Yeah, just color your scalp in between, and then nobody will notice.
Have you ever seen some of those people that like I'm like, but it's spray paint. It's not like Sharpie. It's like a paint, and then you see their head glistening off like the fucking lights.
It's like,
Oh man, where did I just see that at? I was watching. It's the show Rhythm and Flow, and
Oh,
DJ
yeah.
DJ Khaled. He has it real bad now. Type in Google DJ Khaled hair, and you can see his hair literally, it looks like shoe polish. Like his hairline is still there, which is cool, but it's thin everywhere. So he has some type of spray in his hair and it looks like shoe polish, dude. And like, dude,
this Reddit says, is it me or does DJ Khaled's hair look sprayed on? That's what this Reddit
is. And it's fine, but like, gentlemen, let it go. I'm telling you, you care more than women do.
That's true.
That's a fact.
I care more about where the hair is located than I do about how thin or thick or whatever. Like if it's all of your hair is located like coming out of your nose, that's
unattractive. Yeah. Maintain
Yeah,
the nose and the ears, and when you get lined up, make sure they get your neck and all that stuff. You gotta try to stay clean, you know.
this front neck hair I hate. Like right here on the Adam's apple, like right here, like direct. Yeah, you get. Yeah. Anyway, there's people waiting.
Is there? Anyway,
People
sorry.
in the wings.
We're talking about my hair and shit. This turned into a salon conversation. What the fuck is happening here? There's 60 people too, and just in this chat. Shit. Okay, hold on. We got. Hopefully, I'm saying this name right. We got Kadem. Hold on 1 second. What's up, Kadem? Can you hear me? Kadem? Is your
their mic on? Let me
microphone?
look.
Yo, there's no snare in my headphones.
They don't have they don't have a volume, so they don't have a mic. It doesn't look like.
Oh, they don't have a mic?
Mm-mm.
Their mic's not, is it just not being picked up, or?
I don't know. They might have to select it. I'm not 100% sure, but they can't speak because that's why there's no volume slider under their name because they don't have a mic. Like the one below, she has it.
Okay, I'm giving Kid Dime one second here just to try to sort it out and figure it out. Condemn. Move the words around. Looks like Karen. She's spying on me. I'm just kidding. Why'd you laugh like that? Condemn, I don't think you have a mic, my friend. If you can, try to figure it out and hop back in here. I would leave, come back in, and try to sort that out. But we can't hear you, bud. We're going to have to move on to the next person. Let us know.
For the record, we are live on like 85
Channels.
at this point.
Yeah.
So if you're not finding everyone else, we're asking that people go sub up to the Call Me Crazy podcast channel. That is the ultimate goal. Eventually, we will not be live on any other channel. I will post the link in a second. I'm looking it up now. I'm trying to just stall. But yeah, if you're not seeing everybody and not understanding why, like, we're talking about comments and nobody's in there. If you're in my chat, there's probably nobody there. So please feel free to jump over. No. I'm being
There's
sincere.
somebody.
I'm
There's
not
somebody
being like
there.
self-depreciating. I'm being literal. Does that make sense?
I'm there. My heart is there. Okay. All right. Anyways. All right. Next, we have Cynthia coming in. Hold on one second. Hey, Cynthia. How you doing? Hello.
You're on.
You're around? Can you hear us, Cynthia? You're in the room.
Sorry.
Oh, you can't talk? Can't talk.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have a question of any sort?
I can't hear you.
Oh,
we heard her.
yeah, we heard her.
Oh, she can't hear us. Why wouldn't she be able to hear us?
Everyone else, I mean, that's unfortunately that's her device thing.
Oh, that's her
Because
device.
everyone else has been able to hear us and the chat and like all our channels can hear us. So that's her device. There's something that might not be turned on, maybe. I mean, also if she's got the stream up like on her phone, it might be taking away the sound versus I don't know, honestly.
Yeah. It might have to do with that. It's not on our end.
Yeah, it's a device thing. It's nothing we can do. We can't.
Like she can't hear you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm telling you, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, no, I know. Everyone else can hear us just fine, though. So Cynthia, just type in the chat. She can come back. Hold on one second. We're gonna bring in Katem. Hold on.
Hey, can you all see me?
Yo, what's going on, Katem?
Yo, can y'all see me and hear me good?
I hear you good, man. You sounding sexy as fuck this morning. How you doing, brother?
How's it going, guys? Listen, I just tried to get in on my computer and my headset wasn't working, so sorry about that.
That's all right. Shit happens.
First, I want to say thanks for having me, guys. This is sweet to get to talk to you all. And Kat, too, you, I guess you edit videos behind the scenes, take care of everything, too.
She does a lot of things behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That sounded wrong, but she helps me out with a lot of uploading and issues with YouTube and stuff. She helps out a lot, and we have our own projects together too.
That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. I got one question. Cliff, whenever you first started listening to these, I guess you could say lyrical giants back in the day, like M, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you first picked him up and started listening to him, did his talent and the way that he can put schemes together and double, triple entendres, did that hit your ear immediately right off? or did just the, I guess this is the sound of the music sound good to you and you liked it, and then that stuff hit you later on and you understood that?
That's a good question, actually. When I first heard I'll never forget where I was at. I was actually in my grandparents' garage, and I think my uncle got this Slim Shady LP for Christmas or something. I just remember seeing the Vicodin on the cover of it, and I was like, "What?" I didn't know what it was. I just seen a pill eating other pills. I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" And the first song I heard was Brain Damage. And I've heard
Ooh.
up until that point, I've heard tons of artists, but I've never heard somebody use that compound syllabic rhyming with that storytelling, uh, with the shock value added to it as well. And he has a very unique voice.
Yeah.
It's like on a level. The vibration of his voice is just. Some people go. It's obviously mass appealing. This is why he's the highest selling artist of all time. But some people go, "Oh, I can't stand his voice." It's just the vibration thing. That's all it comes down to. Some people can't. It's like hearing a dog whistle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Some people love it. A lot of people typically do, but some people it can be off-putting too. But yeah, most definitely. When I first heard him, I said, I was like, who the fuck is this? I had no idea. And then I went digging through my uncle's album, and I was like, this guy might be one of the best rappers I've ever heard in my entire life. And then
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't. Then I kind of forgot for a second because I got right back into other artists and studying older cats. And then he dropped the Marshall Mathers LP, and then I was like, it's his world now. And I that's when I knew, when I heard I sit back with this pack of 6X and this bag of this
Dude,
weed.
that's nuts. Yeah.
I was like, I've never heard so much conviction in a rap song. I was like, there's nothing better than this.
Dude, I've got a cool story about it. So my brother is can you all still see me, hear me?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay, it went off on my computer here. Anyway, my brother, he's 11 years older than me. He's getting ready to turn 34 in a couple weeks. And I remember whenever I was younger, I'm 22 right now, about to be 23. I remember when I was younger, maybe 8, 9 years old, he would used to burn CDs.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just name them CD1, CD2, CD3, whatever. And it would just be a random list of songs on there. And
Yeah.
I can't remember right offhand, dude, but I remember Mockingbird being on there. And you can probably tell by my accent that it's going to make sense. My grandfather had a bass bow outside and had a stereo system in it, had speakers in it, a little subwoofer, and an old, like a head unit out of a vehicle, wired up. And I'd take that CD out there, man, and I'd throw on Mockingbird and listen to it before I even knew who M was. You know, I found that CD and went through it and found that one song that I liked and kept listening to it, dude. And it was probably 4 or 5 years later that I found out who M was. Actually, I was maybe like, what year did that song come out? It was on Encore.
2004.
Damn. I was probably 6 or 7 whenever I found it and started listening to it. And I'd say it wasn't until I was about 12, maybe, that I found out that that was him.
Yeah.
And I dove into his music and I found a few songs off of the Eminem show, like Till I Collapse. That was one I started listening to a lot. And I remember I asked my brother one day in the car, I said, listen, is Eminem as popular now as he was back in the day? And he was like, dude, no, back then he was a whole different.
Yeah, no.
Because, you know, by the time I picked it up and started listening to it, that was probably around Recovery, I'd say. Because that was, what, 2010?
Yeah, 2010 was like his comeback. He basically, Encore, I didn't like the album. To be honest with you, but the rise, there was like a 3-4 year span where Eminem was just everywhere and everything. I mean, the dude won an Oscar. He was in I would say, the biggest hip hop movie of all time.
Oh,
He
yeah.
battled everybody. He took out the Source magazine, which is like what was the holy Bible for hip hop. I mean, and that wasn't his doing. I mean, they attacked him. So it was just crazy to watch this one dude take on the entire world and win.
Mhm.
And then you saw it drive, for fans who've seen him growing up, like you seen it drive him to this level of madness and craziness that you could tell something was wrong, and you could tell he was wanting to bow out, and he did in his own way, and it almost killed him. So Recovery was like his comeback, and that's where I kind of stopped listening, was after, like, during Recovery myself.
Yeah, man, I just I love the story, his story behind it. You know, the rap side of it, him coming back in his music, man, and proving a point, I guess you could say. But also the human being side of it. You know, listening to it as a story and him getting on drugs and coming back from it and making a comeback as a good human being and a good father for his daughters.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the music side of it. It's crazy, man. It really is. If we could
Yeah,
bounce
it is.
that man and just, I don't know, back on top, it's nuts.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say this. We're lucky to have been the generation to be able to witness a once in a lifetime artist like that. But some people would say the same thing about like Jimi Hendrix or Elvis. There's always just certain artists that you're lucky to be alive when they're around. Eminem is one of them, man. He is an absolute machine.
Yep. Yeah.
What
It's,
is your cat doing? Why is this cat getting standoffish, man? That cat was, "What's up, dude? You about to throw
He
hands?"
was like, "What?" I
He was like, "What's up,
"What?
dude? I'm trying to, you know,
What?
huh?"
What is he doing?"
what's his name?
It's Felix.
Felix.
It's
Yeah,
my
it's my
Felix, Cliff's Felix. No, it's my cat. He'll be coming to Chicago soon.
Look at him.
Okay, yeah, see, he wants to square up. What's up? We'll squabble. Squabble up.
Love cats.
He's literally like this.
I see him. He's like, "What's up? What's up, homie? What's up? What's up?" But yeah, no, man, I appreciate you calling in and saying what's up. But yeah, man, Eminem definitely changed the way I looked at hip hop and broadened my horizons too, because I was listening to other artists at that time, and it definitely helped me become a better writer. He's one of my favorite. He's definitely in my top 5.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yep.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you calling in. And where are you calling in from?
Eastern Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky.
East Kentucky. Okay, that's what's up, man.
Little hillbilly.
Kentucky. It's okay.
You can say Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh, I didn't say it right. Kentucky. I'm just a city boy. Chicago.
Chicago.
Anytime I be in the South, like I used to spend my time in like Republic, Missouri, kind of by like Branson, Missouri.
Mhm.
And every time I go out with my cousins, everyone would pick fights with me because I was from Chicago. I don't know what it was. And they'd be like, "What's up, Chicago? Oh, you think you're hot shit, huh?" Until one day I just grabbed the fucking wooden chair and I smacked it over this kid's back. And I smacked over his back and I knocked out one of his boys and his other boy went running. And that was the end of that. But
Listen, that whenever I was younger, that shit used to get to me, like my accent. And, you know, people can probably straight identify the 2 states that I'm in because of my accent. And, you know, like back in the day, I get on Xbox and get in a party with someone and talk to them, everybody make fun of you. That whenever you're younger, it got to me at least.
yeah.
But, dude, I think there's just a lot of, I guess I could say just unintelligent, like me right now, because I can't say the word.
Like projecting.
Like
I think you're trying to.
Knowledgeable people that just because you sound a certain way and you're from a certain area and demographic that you're not knowledgeable.
Oh no, 100%. I mean, people calling me a wigger because I have an accent from Chicago, and like,
Yeah,
if
it
you,
goes any way about anything. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I've had people say it all the time, like, "Are you not familiar with how people speak in Chicago?" Like, I'm just a product of my environment the same way as you are. You're a product of your environment. Someone in Africa speaks a certain way too. That's what they grew up around.
Yep, for sure.
You know, so yeah, I don't think too much on it, to be honest with you. And you know, even when I hear a southern drawl, it doesn't bother me. Actually, to me, it's more soothing. For some reason, sometimes I just trust people in the South a lot.
Hey,
But
man,
that I'm telling you, I spent a lot of time in the South. I used to love the South. There's only a few bad apples, but there's plenty of bad apples everywhere you go.
Oh yeah, man. It's especially around this area, drugs and poverty, but generally South, you know, it's they're good people. They're really good people.
Get me the good drugs.
What's that?
He said, "Give him." He
I
said,
didn't-
"Share."
Well, I didn't say anything. I didn't say give me the good drugs or anything like that.
He's like,
No,
"There's
it's
something really in my eye." What?
I'm sorry, man, but no, I appreciate you. We like I said, we do have other people waiting in the wing, but yeah, man, to answer your question again, Eminem changed the way I looked at music, and I still see him as he's definitely he's number one or number two. But I mean, right now with the longevity, I've never seen anyone do what he's done, so I have to put him at number one right now.
yeah. He's great, man. He really is, and just his story is so inspiring, and seeing it through his music is sweet. But thank you all for having me. I really appreciate.
Anytime, Caden. Yeah, man. And more than welcome to hop back in here anytime. We go live randomly on Saturdays, and you could even hit me up personally too if you ever want to chop it up. We're always around, man.
Yeah, sweet. See you guys. Hope you all have a good night. Or good
You too, brother, man. It might be good night after this. I might pass out. Who knows?
I
All
hear
right,
you.
brother.
Hear you, man. All right. See y'all.
Peace,
ya.
bud. All right. Now we got hold on one second. Okay, Kadam's old thing is open. Now we got BBK hopping in the chat. Hold on one second. Yo, what up, BBK?
Hello.
What's up, brother?
am
How
I
you
sound
doing, my
good?
friend? Yeah, you sound great.
Okay. I got a question and a topic. Question might be quick, so if you can answer, who did you ghostwrite for?
That's the whole point of my job, is not to tell people.
Okay, if you're under NDA, then we move on. I wanted to talk about a bit the reactor community on YouTube. And when I get in a mood, let's say, which I've been getting into lately, I see a whole lot of reaction videos on YouTube, music of all kinds. And apart from a few people, which you are a part of, you're one of the good ones, it's mostly like cash grab channels and a flood of them. And I do mean a flood of them. They pick the most popular artists.
Really?
Their whole reaction is, wow, that's great, that's lyrical genius, blah blah blah, that's crazy, just generic NPC lines. And they seem to get a lot of views. I would say undeserved, because they take away from people like you who actually give us an insight. And I wanted to know if you're aware of that and what's your opinion on it. They're just boring as fuck.
Okay, so
there's hundreds, thousands of them. I tell you, I watch a lot.
I just love how blunt and just straight to the point you are. That's fantastic quality to have. All right, so first off, let me fix something for you. I did make an announcement on my Patreon a while ago, and I can say this because I've gotten full on permission. I could say one person that I worked with, term ghostwriter would be used, that actually helped me keep my job when I was facing jail time, and that was Mac Miller. I call him Malcolm. Sorry. So he was a really good friend of mine, really close to me. And if it wasn't for him, my label was going to drop me. He asked if I could stay on to help him work on his project. I did. I did very well, and then I got an extension for 3 years on my contract. I got introduced to other clients, and then it's been rolling ever since then. That was 2011. So it's been quite some time, you know. I'm kind of seeing the end of the road with doing it, but I don't know. I go back and forth in my head all the time with it, but that wasn't even what she asked. But yeah, I could say that's one person. He's no longer with us, so it really doesn't affect anything.
I know.
And all I could say, all I talked about was one song that I worked on. Besides that, I can't talk about anything else, but I was able to talk about one song. All right. So now next, you said, am I aware of the influx of reaction channels? Honestly, I'm not.
Bad quality reaction channels.
Well, here's the thing. I'm so damn busy with my own life. I don't like, so even like my boy like Knox or Anthony Ray, Black Pegasus, No Life Shaq, Stevie Knight, all these people I'm cool with. I don't watch their content. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that like when one of us is going through something, we hit each other up, or if there's an issue with YouTube, we kind of band together to try to figure it out. But we don't really watch each other's content. We're so busy, you know, making it that it's hard to watch it. I'm sure some of them might be watching it, but I don't have, my main job is to write. Every single day I go to the studio, I write. Besides like the winter time, it's 20 degrees out and everyone's at home for the holidays. They're off for the next month or two. I'm not aware of these channels, but that's crazy and messed up. A lot of people I do know message me and they say, Cliff, why do you keep talking or pausing? Stop pausing. I've been getting a lot of those messages even more and more frequently now. And I'm like, I pause less now than I ever did.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm still getting bitched at. I'm like, something's going on. So there must be, like you just said, a huge influx of channels that are just watching the music and just going, oh,
Exactly.
and then they're just like, oh, let me run around my room.
He
This
didn't
is
just
crazy.
say that, you know, it's shit like that.
Oh no, he didn't.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, that's all fake. But that's also entertainment, you know.
Also,
so yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you said fake. There's a lot of people, and it's especially going on with Eminem. Yeah, the cat's being cute.
The cat wants to be with cat.
Yeah, it's an easy cash grab. They react to Eminem because he's popular. Everybody wants to watch a reaction to Eminem, and it seems like they say first time listen, first reaction, first everything. But it's clear that they heard that song, that music before. It's just an easy cash grab for an easy bag on YouTube.
Let me correct you on something too. Eminem is heavily copyrighted by UMG. He is not a cash grab, unless you're like No Life Shaq, who has permission.
Yeah, but it gets you traction.
Doesn't matter if so. Say you have a bunch of Eminem fans that subscribe to you. Well, then you go watch a video of Coast Contra. They're not going to go click that. That's not Eminem. So it actually hurts your channel.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I wasn't aware of that.
The people are, when you have people that subscribe to you for a specific artist, they tend to click on that specific artist. You know, maybe there's a
they're not there for
adjacent to it, but they're not there for you. They're there for their artist. So every time their artist drops something and you react to it, suddenly they come flocking in. You know, but they're not going to click on the rest of your stuff. So if you think about it, if you have 5 people there for Eminem and 95 people there for everything else, and you post anything else, do you know what I'm saying? Really?
Yeah, you said it backwards, but yes, that's
yeah,
I know
yeah.
what
You know what I'm saying. Sorry, I had a booty in my face.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, so in that case, does that apply to bigger channels as well? They don't get money from reacting to UMG artists?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like 95% of the stuff we react to, we're not paid from. People get this big misconception. That's what drives me nuts too. Is like I can go Google right now my net worth, and it's not real. I don't know who pulled these fucking numbers. It's a fake shit. It's all fake. It's not real.
I don't watch.
No. It's fine. I'm just saying in general. Like so, like when you see stuff from independent artists like Ren and stuff, yes, we can monetize. They openly say, "Go ahead. We need that marketing. That's what they're looking for." But big name artists, we can't monetize unless you have permission from those labels like Sony Music Entertainment, Universal Music Group. 99% of reactors don't have that permission.
Oh, okay. I see.
Now,
so it's all fake.
Channels,
go ahead.
For me, when you say cash grab, the first thing I thought of are the people that do it live, take it down. Don't ever post videos. Do a $5, $2, and they talk over it. They don't actually really promote the artists. They don't really are not invested in it. There's just like basically a radio DJ. I call them radio.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Yeah, that's
Once
what
they
I
get
think
enough
cash grab. That's actual
fans, they're
cash
doing
because
that.
it comes through their PayPal and stuff. But like the view wise, like who they select, they're trying to stay in the algorithm and get attention by doing something that people are going to click on, so
Mhm.
that hopefully a couple of those might translate over into other videos and get to know them as a content creator and stick around for them.
Yes.
So that's generally the intention.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good perspective. Now I see what they're doing.
Yep.
And-
That's
But it's
and-
still
exactly.
boring
and,
as fuck.
No, it's no. I absolutely am not the person who thinks that if I wanted you to just play the entire song, I'll just go to the channel and watch the song. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
the whole
of course.
point is to have someone that's
Yeah, and then I have to go in the comment section and be like, the original song's down below if you don't want any pausing, but that's what my job is here, is to commentate, promote, and break down some of these lyrics that I enjoy. Now, there's a lot of things I let go. I could sit there and completely dismantle a song, but it would take me an hour and a half, 2 hours, because you got to research stuff. There's stuff you got to Google. There's things you have to look into. Nobody knows all this information off the top of their head, and if anybody says that, it's a lie. It's not real. You have to, because think about it, like it's almost like an insult to the artist for people. If you sit there and you do that and call it a first time reaction, and like you said, somebody already obviously knows it, it's an insult to the artist. You're taking away all their hard work and artistry and making it seem like it's nothing. Damn, this is easy for me. I caught this. No, you didn't. You heard it 4, 5, 6 times. You probably
You can
read the
tell
lyrics.
when they heard it. You can tell.
Well, I don't watch
Once
other
you
people,
watch
so I don't
enough,
know.
you can tell.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that's why when you see me go live or I try to do it during the premiere so people can see how real it is. Like you'll see the fucking premiere of like the beginning of my video, and then I'll listen to it either one time through just to kind of enjoy it with everybody, then go back and break it down, or I'll do it right there on the spot. But I don't do this over analytical breakdown. I just point out stuff that I enjoy, because if I get too analytical, I think it takes away from the song too, So I try to find a middle ground.
Yeah, an opinion, how that song made you feel is the best, Of course, the bar breakdown, that's what we're here for,
But that's why, like, I've enjoyed, and I've had some people complain, but I've enjoyed having my girl with me recently, because one, it's taking the load off my shoulders, but two, I'm getting to rewatch somebody enjoy something I used to enjoy too. So I'm now one of you guys, and I'm viewing a reaction from her, and I'm also getting stoked, but she has no idea of timelines or concepts. I'm helping her see and guide her through this weird walkway, because I can't upload in order because of YouTube. If I upload a certain way, they're going to slam my channel like they just did a month ago when I was suspended.
Yeah,
so
no, I saw that.
Yeah, so I have to move that way, and they still hit me, and I'm like, we're back. I still have to move that way, so I have to guide her. But that's been fun for me. I've had some people complain, but at the end of the day, I can't please everybody, but I fucking love doing it, man, and I ain't stopping.
That's why I watch you, especially when you started reacting with your girlfriend, because it's an original reaction. It's actually an original one. None of that fake bullshit you see on the other millions of channels.
No,
I'm trying to look for a person who reacts for the first time, who that song made him, her feel that way somehow, them. What?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, man. And I'm sorry you got to deal with the fucking. I honestly, I guarantee you, once you start clicking on reaction videos, you probably get slammed in your algorithm with them. And like you said, there's probably thousands.
It's
thousands
destroyed right now. It's destroyed right now. I have to delete my history.
Dude, it's so weird. You know what's crazy is, like, I'll have people message me like, yo, like, I just found your channel. Like, why am I just finding you now? And I've been here for 3 years. I'm going on, my anniversary is January 17th or 27th, for going on 4 years. And it's just crazy how buried that I am in the algorithm. But this is what's weird too is I'll get those messages and out of nowhere overnight I'll get like 3,000 subscribers. So it's like YouTube hides me, then shows me, then hides me, then shows me, then hides me, then shows me. It's so fucking weird the way they work. I don't know, man. All I can do is not look at the numbers and just have fun like making content with, I like hanging with you guys. I like showing my girl Eminem's work, and I also like doing my own reactions, the live ones and stuff like that too, and doing classics on my classic channel. I just love making videos, dude.
I actually found you from the Mac Lethal beef.
Oh, from the beginning.
Years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, those were some of my first videos actually.
I was around back then.
Yeah, that was like my second month in. I think that was when I first got my my first Logitech camera and some shitty ass microphone.
Yeah, I remember those days. I don't remember right now. Did you react to his latest song, where he dissed Tom McDonald?
I
The
did.
response to God Mode, but you didn't show it to Karen. Yeah, you did.
I did do it, but I didn't show it to Karen because she was like, "Is that it?" I'm like, "Well, there was a response 5 years later. Would you want to hear it?" She goes, "If you waited 5 years to respond, the battle's over." And I said, "Fair enough."
Savage.
Yeah, but
No, the battle's
No,
over.
it's
You
over.
can't. It's
okay, the
over.
battle's over. But conceptually, I still don't agree with what he said on God Mode. I think that was a low blow.
I mean, yeah, but here's the thing: is like it was such a subliminal. Like you could say that was 100% about him, but he could be referring to somebody else he beat in a cipher. That's the thing; is subjective. Now we all know he's really talking about a certain person, but he didn't drop any names, so technically you can't really say it was 100% him he's talking about. That's the secret to subliminals, but that's also a weird move to make.
Yeah,
It stirs controversy to get people talking about it without you really talking about it.
Well, it was a business move, so sure.
Yeah, it's pure marketing. That's all it is.
What else?
Kat,
Oh yeah,
what's up?
do you really
No, I
like
was just
Kendrick
saying,
that much?
we've got like 2 or 3 people waiting.
Oh, okay.
Shit, my bad. What was that last question? Really quick though. What was
Do
it?
you really like Kendrick that much?
Yes, I think he's probably right now. Like this, we talk about like newer MCs today. He's in the top 500%.
Oh, okay. Thanks for having me.
No questions asked, man. No, I appreciate you, BBK. Anytime. It's all love, brother. And I hope to see you back. You had some I liked your questions a lot, dude. You brought a different energy. Anytime, hop in here and bring some more of these questions. I love this shit.
Okay. See you around.
Later, buddy. Happy New Year, man.
Same.
Later, bud. All right. Let's see. Who do we got? Oh, yeah, we do have quite a few people. All right. We're jumping in here. We got Oliver up next. Kat. I was going to say, take it away. I was going to go grab a water, but I'm going to bring Oliver in first. Oh, Oliver.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Oliver, can you hear?
Yeah, hello?
Mm-mm.
How are you? Kat, what?
You can't see. You have to change it. Look.
Maybe they don't want to be on camera. I don't know.
No, they are. It's just the way that they're in a hospital bed.
Oh, okay. I see that, but maybe that's how they want their camera set up. I have no idea. How are you doing right now, Oliver?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can't move my phone, so I can't move my camera.
Oh, it's okay. No problem. What's going on?
So, do you like it like this, or do you like it like that?
Whichever's more comfortable for you.
Whatever you're more comfortable with.
Okay, I'll just feel like this.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
well, what's happening, bro?
What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What's going on? What's going on?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. I thought were you asking a question? Sorry, it might have cut out.
Yeah, I was saying what's happening.
Oh, just saying what's up.
Oh, what's up? Oh, nothing. We're just live streaming at 6 o'clock in the morning. We're getting ready to push that 2 hour marker right now, trying to give everybody a chance to come ask any questions or say hi and try to connect with the community.
Yeah, so I'm pretty nervous right now, my man.
I'm sorry. Did you say you're pretty damaged? Okay, I'm having a hard time with my headphones.
So I'm from Scotland, sorry.
Oh, from Scotland.
Scotland. Oh, okay, yeah. You got the accent. Okay, that's what it is.
Scotland.
Yeah, I don't even have a particularly strong accent, but I guess to American it's strong. So.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to pick up on the accent, but I do my best. But I just think of William Wallace.
Yeah, I never watched Braveheart.
You've never watched Braveheart?
No.
Give me your address. I'm gonna send you Braveheart right now. Actually, you can find it on katxx.to.
I mean, I'm 13, so.
Oh, you're 13. Well, still, you should watch Braveheart. It is well worth it.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll give it a watch. But I was trying to talk about I don't know, hip hop, I guess.
Okay, yeah. What kind of questions do you have about hip hop?
I don't know. I mean, my favorite rapper is Eminem. I've been trying to listen to the new Snoop Dogg album, but I keep like getting distracted. Like I keep playing games and having the album in the background, but then I'm just like keep thinking like I want to go on YouTube and watch something, and then I keep like stop listening to it. So it's kind of hard to keep my focus on that.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying. So you've just been struggling with the Snoop Dogg album.
I've been struggling to get through it. Like, it's not that it's bad or boring. It's just like my urges to watch YouTube is too strong.
I understand what you mean. I mean, music is different these days. You know, it's not what it used to be. And our attention spans for dopamine rushes are a lot shorter now. So it's a lot. I don't know. I find myself doing that too. I could doom scroll all day if I give myself the time. But yeah, I try to take time to listen to music when I want to listen to music, and when I want to doom scroll, I'm going to doom scroll.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty nervous for that.
Yeah. Are you saying, are you pretty, you say you're pretty damaged? Is that what you said?
No, I said nervous.
Nervous. You're nervous.
Yeah.
What's going on? What are you nervous about?
Just talking to you.
Oh, just talking?
Talking to you, yeah.
Oh, no, we're just normal human beings having conversations. I mean, I get it, you know, it's a platform and YouTube and stuff like that, but I promise you have nothing to be nervous about with me. I'm the last person you have to be nervous about. I'll make myself look stupid right now. What you want me to do?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
All right, everybody's getting mooned. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just messing around. No, anybody who calls in, please don't ever be nervous with us. We're just chilling. It's just like you're sitting in a room with a few friends who just want to chop it up and say what's up for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, my favorite rapper is Eminem, so.
Okay, well, hey, you don't hear that a lot from the younger generation, and I have a lot of respect for that because I don't think he gets the flowers he deserves from the younger generation. But that's very dope. He definitely is at the top of that mountain. He's on that Mount Rushmore, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the song "Guns and Smoke" that he did.
Yeah, that was the newest one that dropped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a little bit different of a style from M, but I did like it. I do like that he's showing the world that even into your 50s, you can still control hip hop or still be at the top of it. It's really dope to see.
Yeah, I feel like I always struggle to pick up, even when I'm watching like breakdown videos. Like I watch Noam Shat, and I watch Knock Hill. But like even like from that, even Knock Hill, he's like very in depth with the lyrics, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I still struggle to like understand some of the references because I wasn't around at a certain time whenever there was the references.
With the references. I see what you're saying. Yeah, it could be tough. And when you're listening to a song and you're doing a breakdown, it's hard to cover every single angle. That's why I kind of like just pointing out like the doubles or triples or like tricky little wordplay or transitions and stuff. That's something I should be more aware of is the references for younger people. But sometimes people don't like over explaining, so I try to walk a tightrope because people can get pretty nasty online, I'm sure, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The internet
I
stays
heard,
undefeated.
I heard you said that. I heard Kat said that I was in a earlier. She said I'm in a hospital bed. Like, yeah, I'm in a hospital bed, but I'm at my house right now. Just because I'm disabled, so like, yeah.
No, it took me I figured that out pretty quick.
Oh,
I didn't know if
okay.
you were in like a facility or if you were at like home or whatever, but you could just tell by the angle. Because I had to the way we had it set up, you just couldn't see it, and if I looked in the little bubbles on the side, I could see it the long way. That's how I knew.
Yeah, just because I have muscular dystrophy. I don't know. Do you know what muscular dystrophy is?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah, I have a very rare kind of it. It's like one of the rarest kind. I'm pretty sure only 2 people have it in Scotland, me and someone else.
Oh wow.
Like just not muscular dystrophy, but just like the specific kind of it that I have.
Mm.
And I also have severe scoliosis.
Oh God, is these ailments you were just born with, or?
Yeah, I was born with everything. Yeah, so I'm in an electric wheelchair. So yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean, hey, you're you're one tough cookie. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, basically until I was like I don't know what age. Until I was like 8, 10, maybe something. I don't know. But until a couple years ago, like I basically like lived in the hospital, kind of.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine, and you're still so young too. It's like I
Yeah.
said, you're much stronger than I am, my friend. Much stronger
So
than I am.
I think because I was born with it made it better because I didn't lose anything.
I see
I
what
get
you're
that.
saying. I mean,
I get
that's a great outlook to have. A lot of people kind of don't have that outlook. That's a good outlook to have.
Yeah, and I always feel like a lot of people kind of they see me in real life and they're like I'm in a wheelchair, so they kind of I always get the feeling like the vibe that they're like kind of talking down to me or like they're talking to me as if I have like a disability like in my brain. I don't know what it's called, the developmental disability, something like that.
Yeah, like they talk to you like you're just like slow. It's like, hey, you could talk to me like a normal human being, dick.
Yeah, fact, bro.
No. The only time I'm ever like it sounds stupid is when the accent's thick. I'm like, huh? I try to be kind. I'm like, I can't understand. I'm so sorry.
that was the greatest clip ever, by the way.
There was a clip where somebody called in with a very thick accent.
And the reverb.
And there was reverb on their voice too, so it was super thick. I literally couldn't understand a word this person was saying.
Well, accent
Was it all? It was something. It was something in the UK. I don't know what it was, but it was
Cliff?
very thick. No, it wasn't that clear.
Was it that Asian guy?
It was Sniper Elite.
Oh, when was that? Was that on this stream or a different stream?
No, that was one of the first streams we ever did.
That was
I
like
think.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
God,
Oh yeah, he came into all of them. Yeah.
God,
There he is.
This is what?
There's Sniper Elite Army. He's right here in the chat. He said, "What's up?"
In the chat. Let me see.
He's in the chat. He said, "Hi, Cliff Beats." Also has a thick accent, but I'm trying to do my best. Even when I started doing reactions, people were like, "Oh, Cliff, you got to check out music from the UK," and I'm like, "I got this, UK. I'm an American, baby. All of a sudden, I'm hearing like Akala school me about what happened in South Africa in 1773, and I'm like, "Hey, I thought we were rapping. You taking me to school, bro? Like, what the hell is going on, man?" And then I started listening to like Mike Righteous and all these other cats, and you guys have Dave. You guys have some amazing lyricists out there, and I love the grime scene. I love. Yeah, you guys just have a lot of cool different things that you guys can do with your accents that we can't do here in the U.S. You know, it's very unique to me.
Like what's it called? Wait, I forgot. Wait. My favorite rapper from the UK is Central C.
Central C, yeah, Central C's dope.
Yeah, I don't listen to any Scottish. I listen to Scottish music, but I don't listen to Scottish rap.
Okay. I don't think I've ever really heard a Scottish artist. Central C's not from Scotland, right?
Nah, he's from London. He's in England.
Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, he's from London. I don't think I've heard anybody from Scotland in particular. And if I did, I probably wouldn't understand him.
Honestly, me too. I don't know any rappers from Scotland, like actually.
Well, we have some homework, Oliver. We got to find some Scottish Scottish rappers I need to hear, and maybe I'll try to do a reaction to one day, and it'll just
In the accent,
completely.
Cliff.
No, I'm not speaking the accent. It's gonna mess me up so bad. Everyone will die laughing.
If you react to any Scottish people, like shout me out in it.
If you react to any Scottish people, shout it. Okay. There you go. I'll put it in writing at the bottom of the video.
Okay.
But no, we appreciate you, Oliver. Thank you so much for calling in. We have yous kind of waiting in the wings right now. Is there anything you want to ask me or Kat before we bounce out of here? Because we are running pretty late on this stream and we got to cut it off soon. But we love talking to you, and you can call in every Saturday. Anytime you can come talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go. I think in like an hour or something. So, but let me think what to say. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to make music too, but like I said, I'm so good with lyrics.
You are good with lyrics, or you're no good with lyrics?
No, I'm struggling with lyrics.
Well, you're still young. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of studying of artists. And I mean, you really, really have to listen to their stuff and just nonstop, just be obsessed with it to get lyricism down. Unfortunately for your generation, not a lot of great lyricists. So you kind of have to go back to the old days and music from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s to find the lyricism. But just keep studying. It'll get easier and easier over time.
Wait, what is your favorite Eminem album?
Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, that was just a special moment for me. That was because I've always had this knack for knowing when someone's about to blow. I don't know what it is. No pun intended. No diddy.
Me too.
Anyways, no. And when I heard Eminem, I remember hearing or seeing the video for The Way I Am. And as soon as I seen that and it ended, I was like, this dude is going to be the biggest artist of my lifetime. And sure enough, that came to fruition. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, Marshall Mathers LP, hands down, made me see an artist that I've never seen before. And then he's had his ups and downs, but it was only like one big up, then one big down. Then he's kind of been here and then just sustained and just stays at the top. I agree with you, Oliver. I think he's one of the best of all time. What's up, Kat?
You do call them like Shabuzi. Remember? You're like, oh, he's gonna blow. He's gonna blow. And you look what happened.
I know. I can tell when people are gonna blow.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. See.
I said it with Ren. I said it with Ren. Ren didn't even blow up yet. Ren had like, I think 100,000 subscribers or something. Chinchilla had less than 7,000 subscribers. I said she's gonna blow. Like I can, it's just a part of my job. I can hear when somebody has these vibrations that most people can't pick up, but it's because I can't explain it. It's like, it sounds stupid. It sounds like something like, something like a fortune teller would say, like, "Ooh, I could sense this around you, this aura." Like, no, like I can hear the vibrations from somebody's voice, and I know if it's going to tap into the ear of people. And yeah, I can call it most of the time. Like 99% of the time, I can call it.
It's
Part
a
of my
skill.
job. It's what I get
It's a
paid for.
skill, it's cool. Anyway,
It's what I get paid for. But
well,
Oliver,
I'm glad
Go
that
ahead.
you got to come on here. Honestly,
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I might call in. I don't know. I might call in for a few Saturdays. I don't know.
Oh, really?
What?
Oh, you've been calling for a few Saturdays, but we couldn't get to you.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna call like in the
Oh,
future.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Keep calling
Yeah.
in. Come check in and say what's up, and yeah, whatever you could do to help get over those nerves too. We got your back. Don't worry about a thing, man.
Yeah, and I don't. And honestly, one more thing, like I feel like I don't really have like. I feel like I have people that like I struggle to find the lines between someone that I'm friendly with and someone that's my friend at school.
I can see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, it's tough to gauge who really cares and who does it and who's. Yeah, but don't overthink that. Again, you're still at a young age where that's hard to figure out. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't worry. But I'll tell you this right now: with Kat and I, we try to be the most mutual and friendliest people we possibly can, because there's just too much hate in the world, and we want to not be that. We want to try to help. That's all we want to do.
Yeah, you wanna be like the what do you call it? The people that just shave the title.
All I know is that when I die, I want people to go back and watch my music or my videos and just have a good laugh. That's all I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the. I feel like this conversation has helped to ease my nerves of talking to you.
good.
But Kat, can you translate that for me? What was that?
This conversation has eased their nerves talking to us.
Good. I'm glad the conversation eased your nerves, and hopefully, the more we speak, the better I can pick up on it. It could be my headphones too. They have a lot of bass, and
I have mom ear.
oh, you have mom ear. That makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
I might have kids, but I wouldn't know. I'm just kidding. Sorry, bad joke. But Oliver, listen, we got to keep it moving, my friend. We got other people waiting in the wings. Much love to you. We appreciate you. Please call in any Saturday you want. We don't have a set schedule for when we go live. Just check for us. If you can go subscribe to Call Me Crazy, the podcast channel, because that's where we will be going live eventually. We won't be doing it on my channel because this actually, yeah, this hurts both of our algorithms. So this is just to try to get people over so they can communicate with all of us.
Okay. Like I was scared at first, and I was trying to join this because my restream like it wasn't working. I had to reset everything like on my Google to get it to work. Like I thought it wasn't gonna work.
No, yeah, restream can be difficult, but no, it worked just fine. And if you have any troubles next time, just hit one of us up on Instagram. We'll try to help you out with it. But you're all good, Oliver. We appreciate you, my friend.
And for some reason, before I joined, like my camera in the waiting rooms, it was black and white. So like, I thought when I joined, it was gonna be black and white, but then it has color again. So I don't know.
That's usually when we have you go live or whenever you're waiting in the wings. It could happen on and off, but you're all good, Oliver. Like I said, we have to move on to people waiting.
Yeah,
Please.
so I don't want to take up people's time, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We'd love to talk all day, but you can shoot me a message on Instagram anytime. We'll just come back Saturday too, okay?
Oh, I don't have Instagram.
Okay, well then come back on Saturday.
Can I text you like X or anything? Like
I'm on X, but I really don't talk much on there. But you can shoot me a message if you like.
on X, but you said you don't reply on X. So.
Right.
No, I mean I'm on there, but you could try, or come back on Saturday and come hang out with us.
I'll probably just come back on Saturday, but I think I'm gonna go soon anyway because I'm going to the shopping center with my friends. So yeah.
I got you, man. I got you. We'll do what you got to do, and we hope to see you on Saturday. And like I said, we have to move on to our next guest.
Yeah, bye, bro.
All right, my friend. Be safe.
You too.
Later, Oliver.
Cliff, go get your water real quick.
Yeah, I didn't get my water. Sorry. Okay, if you want to bring Yous in here, bring Yous in.
Okay. I'll bring you in here. You're stuck with me.
Hello. Yeah, no worries.
You're stuck
So,
with me to start. Sorry.
I was about to ask Cliff about.
He'll be right
I'll
back.
ask you too, since you're on YouTube. So, how I tried to start YouTube and Twitch, like in different times, but the thing that not seeing immediate results made me drop almost instantly. Like, how do you keep going when you don't see results? Like, what makes you think to keep doing it?
Oh, I'm the better one to answer that question.
I think I know what this question is. Go ahead. What's up, Yous? How you doing, my friend?
What's up?
All right, so go ahead, Kat. Answer that.
Just it has to be you have to love what you do. Do it for a reason other than views and what people think and do it because it's something you want to do, something you care about, a subject that you are passionate about. And don't look at the numbers and don't I look at them and I celebrate all my little achievements, but don't let that stop you, or do you know what I mean? Like you just it's got to be something you want to do. You can't be doing it for views, if that makes sense. That's how you keep going.
I am. I guess I was doing it for the wrong reason. That's why. And
Yeah.
uh,
Sorry. Didn't mean to
I mean,
intervene.
yeah,
but-
go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna jump on, but
No. Go ahead. Speak your mind first. I'll jump in after. Go ahead.
like what I'm passionate about mostly is video games. So I was just like trying to stream some video games, and yeah, it's harder to stream a video game and be entertaining than just to play it. Like, because like a lot of my friends told me like we would play on Discord and I would screen share. They told me, "Why don't you stream? Why don't you stream?" So I tried doing that, but it's very hard to keep strangers entertained than to keep your friends entertained. If that's what I found out too.
It
Yeah.
takes a lot for gaming to pop off.
Yeah. You either have to be one very, very entertaining and not pay attention to the game, or you have to be a pro gamer. It's one or the other.
Yeah, my issue is I pay too attention to the game and then I miss the stream part and I have to keep going back and forth.
Yeah. So
And
I
like,
mean, if you're looking at it for just a revenue source, gaming is going to be a tough one unless you're going to be professional. Or you could just try to be over entertaining. You could be like that speed kid who just like does backflips into his keyboard with shin pads on, who plans out every single step that he takes. That's what you would have to do to blow up on YouTube. Is you have to put on this gimmicky shock value thing that a lot of little kids like, but older adults kind of look at like, what the is this? But if you're into gaming, you have to do it because you love it. I have a gaming channel, and I've asked Kat. I've talked about quitting it 1,000 times because it doesn't grow. I could put out. Now, granted, I have not been having any clips made, but I haven't. Kat's like, I don't give a fuck. No, but in all honesty, they don't get many views even when they were made. So gaming is just one of those nuts that's tough to crack. You have to either be one of the best at it, or you have to be one of those people that goes around and trolls people or does like little side missions that doesn't truly play the game.
Stuff.
Yeah, you do skits during the game. Like, you're not really playing the game. You're there
like
to
in the shorts, you got to turn it into a skit, which I was like,
yes.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing I wanted to ask Cliff about, like, first things, as the guy said earlier for the algorithm and the other reaction channels, you said that you are buried in the YouTube algorithm, and yes, you are. I found you. Eminem Music to My Murder by released. I was watching Knox Hill's reaction, and somehow you popped out in the suggested channels, and then I discovered you from that. And the other thing is, as you can tell, I'm not American. I'm Italian. And it's hard for me to pick up on a lot of references and stuff. So yeah, the way Nox does it is very technical. The way you do it is very less technical, more into the references, more into double entendres that English not being my first language I miss and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I thank you for that.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure. I love doing it. Mine's more like a nonchalant,
Yeah.
like it's a relaxed. I point out what I like,
Yeah.
and you know, if it's something that stands out to me, I have to try to talk about it, and then if it's something that I think people have heard before, I kind of let it go.
And we talked on Instagram like a month ago. You gave me some advice.
Mhm.
I managed to get a gig for the last month, so my pockets are not empty at the moment. So you gave me some encouragement there too. So I thank you for that too.
Yeah, of course, man. Anytime. Yeah, I tell anybody who ever needs me for, even if it's just to talk, and I don't have to respond back. You could just say, "Hey, I just need someone to chop it up with."
Mm.
I love doing whatever I can, man. Like I said, I'm not going to be on this earth forever, so while I'm here, I want to help out. And thank you for the love back. I appreciate you hopping in here and showing love to the podcast, man.
No worries. And have to go now. So courier is at the door. Thank you for the time.
All right, my friend. Be safe.
Bye.
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 That was very nice.
You said he was Italian?
I believe so.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Italian.
Not that Italian, but Italian.
See, now you're trying to compare Zap. You're American. Just shut your mouth.
American.
You're in Texas. You love the heat.
American.
You're American.
American.
Her house is a blow up inflatable Donald Trump doll. It's good.
What?
It is. It's
Dude,
just one.
The,
It's one big.
The people who live like 4 doors down, they have like a party inflatable like business where they bring like the little party blow up stuff, and I'm not talking like adult parties. I'm talking like kids parties. Just saying, I needed to make
You
it
you
clear.
needed. Yeah. We know you and your eyes wide shut parties that you go to, Kat.
What?
Yeah. Next time, just bring a video camera.
I have. I usually delete after though.
You never. Well, the government has them still, so the joke's on you.
That's what my iPhone's for.
They're even more hacked into your iPhone. They got everything. What you talking about? But yeah, guys, hey, I want to say something really quick. I'm sure, Kat, it is getting to be about 2 hours and 30 minutes. How are you feeling? You getting ready to wrap this up? Because my head is
Yeah, no, I'm there.
yeah, my these lights in my eyes are getting a little bit I'm seeing flashes.
We've been up since before we didn't just like wake up and start. We've been up, we've been talking and
Since like
then
1:30 a.m. So
I still have an entire day to go when it comes to my kid and housework. I gotta make stuff. I have stuff coming, and I gotta wrap my kids' presents for a couple days from now. And
I gotta record videos with Karen at like 10 a.m. So I've got like 4 hours to get myself showered and looking appropriate.
yes, please do.
Oh, gee, I can smell you through the screen. Don't start. Yeah. All right, guys. We love you so much. Thank you for chilling out. I believe this was episode 13. We're lost at this point. Thank you, Kat, but it's okay. She was like, the fuck? We'll figure it out. We'll find out what episode we're on. But we appreciate you guys. Again, do us a huge solid. Go subscribe to Call Me Crazy. That is the channel that we will be going live on and having episodes posted. They won't always be live either. We might have episodes where we just talk and have different topics, conversations, guests on and stuff like that too. So go subscribe over there, and you never know who some of those special guests might be. I'm just saying, you might want to go subscribe. You might want to go subscribe because we talk to some people. Just saying. But anyways, we love you guys. Stay safe. Give me my Felix. Come here, Felix, pretty baby. You want to come be with Daddy? Yeah, Felix hears me. Look at it. He's showing me he loves me by squinting
He's
his
trying
eyes.
to get away.
He's squinting his eyes. He loves me.
Anything to say?
Meow, meow.
No? Okay.
Oh, fucking.
Good.
Give me my cat. I'm coming to Texas. I'll see you in an hour. My Lego hair is coming out of my hat. All right, I got to get going.
Right.
Guys, we love you. Take care. We will see you soon. Videos resume upload on Monday. We will be recording new ones over the weekend. And I got some other ones that I'm dropping that are solo because I know some of you guys missed me reacting solo. Don't worry. I got you. We got you covered.
And
All right, we're out of here.
Monday, I will be on Ray Vibes channel as a guest.
Did you just plug Ray Vibes on my channel?
I just plugged myself.
Okay,
On your
I love
channel,
it.
this is our. Stop. I'm on my channel too.
I'm joking. I was just waiting to see what you were gonna say.
I was
You got
trying to,
defensive instantly. I like Ray Vibes. She got what? Stop.
You could be like, well,
It's
I
hammer
wanna
time.
support you, Cat. Like, it's so cool that somebody thinks you're important and smart and cool enough to be a guest on a podcast.
Was that a rhyme? Important and smart and abortion? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say it. I almost did. Guys, yeah, so go show love to Kat and go subscribe and all that good stuff. Like I said, she has Ray Vibes coming up, all that good stuff too. So
Yeah.
we
I
love
gotta
you.
push it when I can, okay?
Push it real good. I'm gonna push this end stream button because I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh my god. When she starts dancing, that's it for me, guys. I love you. Be safe. It's called Call Me Crazy. The link should Call Me Crazy podcast, YouTube podcast. It should be linked somewhere here in the chat, guys.
I put it like 4 times.
Yeah, make sure you guys go like, go subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, guys.
Bye.
Peace. Give me my Felix.